What is up, my fellow nails? It's the best time of the year. It's the NFL draft. Welcome to a live NFL draft watch along here on Forward Progress, part of the Hammer Betting Network, and presented by Fanduel. As some of you may be surprised, no Rob tonight, just myself. But don't worry, there will be loads of guests coming in. Starting off with Cleve, TA, Fabian Summer. We got Clive, Judah, Chris Dierkiss, Jeff Feinberg, and of course to close it out as he always does, the Hitman. Super excited for here tonight. Before we get started, I want you guys to just do me a favor. Drop all of your plays in the chat below. We're going to run through them. First pick is around 8:15. So we got some time off the hop to talk the draft. Couple things. Number one, we're going to be betting on this draft live. We're going to be talking about some bets. So we're going to get spoilers. So if you have spoilers, if there's spoilers in the chat, spoilers on Twitter, we're probably going to hear about it. We're probably going to be ahead of the broadcast. So don't be afraid to put spoilers in the chat. If there's news that you see on Twitter, don't be afraid to drop it in the chat below. We want to see this stuff, right? We want to try and get on this action as quickly as we can. And that pretty much is it. Let's have some fun, guys. Bet responsibly, of course. This is all an information-based market. What we're going to be doing tonight, betting-wise, is going to be mostly recreational bets. So obviously I'm here, so you probably would have assumed that already. And I see Harold. I see you in the chat. I see a bunch of other regulars in the chat. Drew, John, Robert, Simone, Hunter, Levi. Appreciate all you guys. Before we start, smash that like button one more time. Who is the crew tonight? Cleve TA, Fabian Summer, batting leadoff. Clive Bigsby in the 2 spot. Judah in the 3 spot. Chris Dierkiss in the 4 spot. Jeff Feinberg in the 5 slot. And Hitman to close it out for us, as he always does. That's pretty much it. Let's have some fun with it tonight. I'm going to be watching the NFL Network stream instead of the ESPN one, which you guys usually get in the States. I just like it better. And yeah, a lot to talk about before this draft starts. And I'm going to bring in our first guest who's here with us right now when he's ready. Just unmute your mic when you're ready, TA. Because, I mean, I think 2 hours or an hour before we go live, getting reports that Cleveland might trade out of the 2 spot. Jacksonville might trade up after hearing rumors that Jacksonville's going to trade back to the 10 spot with the Bears. What the hell is going on? I want to hear TA's thoughts on this. Gonna bring TA in. TA, you're in now. Tell us about this. What the heck's going on with the Browns? Are you happy about it? Sad about it? What do you expect to happen here?
Oh man, I thought this was going to be a uneventful, kind of low stress night. Just take Hunter at number 2 and, not really worry about it. But yeah, I'm freaking out a little bit here because I really wanted Hunter from day one. I mean, if it wasn't going to be Cam Ward, Hunter was really the only other prospect that I really liked for the Browns high up. But, if they take this trade back, my guess is they're going to only do it for a number 1 next year. And that's because it's supposed to be a much better QB class next year. So they want to have as much ammo as possible. I don't like that concept because you never know. I mean, the Jacksonville could end up being a good team. That pick is a lot less valuable. There could be, obviously teams drafting high and likely have quarterback needs themselves, so you can't move back up. So, it's nice in theory, but in practice, it's a dangerous game. So to me, Travis Hunter is such a unicorn prospect. I would have stayed here and taken him, but we'll see. I mean, there's still time, and my guess is if they trade back, it's likely 1 or 2 guys. It's either Membu, the tackle from Minnesota, or Mason Graham, the defensive tackle from Michigan. So, which is not very exciting. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, the second I saw that news, I started smashing the Jeanty overs, hoping that that's the case. I know a guy out there, GRP, might not be too happy about it. I'm going to bring on Suma as well. Suma, if you're ready to go here, I want to get your take and your thoughts on, I guess, what we've seen leading up to the draft.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay, I've got some voice issues or sound issues. Maybe it's Jason. I don't know. I just saw that Jeanty got bet heavily at post at some books. So I don't know. Maybe it was someone offloading some Jeanty positions or someone knowing more. We will find out soon. I mean, I'm kind of here for the chaos. I mean, I'm all for GRP winning a bunch of money today, but I'm also here for the TA meltdown when the Browns don't get any of the elite players or something. So I'm in for chaos.
Yeah,
honestly.
Go
But
ahead.
look, if they're going to trade back to 5, you were talking about Jeanty. Like if they're going to do that, just trade with Chicago and get 10, get more picks, and let Chicago take Jeanty. If you're gonna do that, don't just stop there. That's what I would do.
So you're saying do just trade back with Chicago, or do the double trade where they trade back to 5? Then yeah, okay.
I mean, if you're gonna leave Hunter there and go back to 5, like to me, what's the difference between Mason Graham or Membo at 5 and then just moving back to 10 and taking Banks or whoever, a quality player there and pick up an extra second round pick from Chicago. Just do that if you're going to make that move. I wouldn't just stop at 5.
How much of this do you guys think is just like a smokescreen though, of just maybe we've seen Jacksonville, be really tight-lipped with things with who they're going to take and what they're going to do. There's obviously these rumors, but could this just be them trying to flare up some, I don't know, like some more buzz around their pick, maybe inflate the value of their pick a little bit more? Maybe pressure the Bears into making a move? I don't know.
It was funny all day. It's trade back and now it's trade up. So
yeah,
it's funny that the new GM wants to make a splash. It's pretty surprising that you would, give up a number 1 next year and some more assets for a non-QB. But I guess if you've got Lawrence already, figure you're kind of set there. And having Hunter and Brian Thomas outside is pretty fascinating. They still have, they have a terrible offensive line. They've got holes in that secondary. Like they're not even close to a finished product. So, if I were them, I'd trade back. But, it sounds like they're really interested in Hunter. So we'll see. I have no idea. I don't think it's a smokescreen. I think, they do want to make some moves. Look, the Gladstone came from the Rams and they were wheelers and dealers and they were not afraid to make big moves. And I think that's what they're interested in doing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Suma, I don't know if how heavily you looked at Travis Hunter and just what are your thoughts on the, prospects of him playing both wide receiver and cornerback? Like, do you think that'll happen right out of the gate? Do you think it might take a couple years for him to get situated at corner? Because obviously we know wide receiver definitely a much more valuable position. So you'd assume the team drafting would want to be playing him mostly at receiver. Do you think we'll see right out the gate he plays corner, or is it going to be till week 7 when all their corners are hurt? Whoever drafts them is when he starts playing, or are we not going to see him for a couple of years, or he may never play that much corner?
Actually, I don't really know. My best guess would be that he will be primarily a wide receiver because it's simply the much more valuable position. And I could see a scenario where he's like a full-time wide receiver. When you look at all the reduced practice times for teams nowadays, I think it's actually not practical to play a guy like 2 positions. I would say I would not be surprised at all if he's a full-time wide receiver and he might play some cornerback on important downs late in the game, 3rd down, money downs, something like that. So that I could easily see, but I think his primary role will be wide receiver. It's just so much more valuable.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm smirking right now because as you can see on Fanduel here, Ginty pulled off the board. And as you mentioned earlier, Suma, someone hit those overs heavily right close to the post. And just a quick reminder, if you want to be betting anything today, you're going to want to do it on Fanduel, of course. It might be the offseason, but if you want to bet on the NFL draft and NFL futures, FanDuel is the place to go for that action. You're seeing NFL draft props on the board, but that's not all they have. They have award props, Super Bowl props, conference, to win the conference, to win the division, win totals that you can parlay together. There's so much more down the pipeline after the draft. Just make sure you visit FanDuel.com/forward progress to download America's #1 sportsbook. That's FanDuel.com/forward progress. We're looking at FanDuel right now. I was about to say, we lost everything now. Anything you guys are sweating coming into this draft? Any big positions for either of you? Personally, I mentioned it off the top. I only bet Ginty's overs just to the double sweat with GRP and that plus 250. I thought I might as well take it. Assume anything big for you that you really need to happen?
Not really. Sweet win would be Bengals O-line. got some 9-1-ish. Because I think, I mean, yeah, they could go D-line, cornerback, or whatever, but I think when you look at their guard situation, they could basically need 1 or 2 guards already, and there are some guys that were connected to them, like Josh Conley might go mid to late first round. There are some guys that could play guard and tackle in the future, so I thought 9-1 is a sweet little pop there.
TA, anything for you?
Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to be sweating. I have a lot. I put this in our Slack, by the way, like a month ago. So we've got evidence. I've got Sanders over 8.5 position minus 130. That's probably my largest position. So I think I'm good there. We'll see. I don't want to jinx it. And then
you don't want a Penix situation all over again.
No, no. And I've got a little bit of Hunter plus money at 2. And I've got a decent amount of Abdul Carter at 3. So again, I slacked all that. I said I thought that Hunter was going to go 2 after the combine. So I said if my theory was right, I thought Sanders was going to drop and then Carter would go 3. So it's kind of a parlay with all those. So hopefully, I think that they all should hit. So we'll see. But otherwise, I've got some launch shots. Like Bills running back 28-1 was their first pick. I've got who's the outside linebacker from Georgia? Why am I blanking? Jalen Wilson, with going 9 to the Saints at 14-1, and just like
Walker,
a couple of points like that. But Jalen Walker, sorry. Hopefully our boy Eric Eager does not steal him at number 8 with Carolina. But that one, that's another one that I thought was worth a shot. So. Yeah, those are really the main ones for me.
All right, and draft kicked off already here. Tennessee on the clock. For those at home, if you want to kind of stay on pace with me, I'll do a quick clock countdown as if we're in a game. Going to get some flashbacks of doing some live watch along. 6, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. Hopefully we can sync up on that. And of course, like most years, they had all year, the Titans, to think about this pick, and they're going to be waiting until the last second. Man. It happens every time. You know what? They're giving Cleveland a little bit more time to think about that trade back. But yeah, are you guys big scout guys? Like, do you guys like to watch these players? You kind of just like to digest others' information, and that's kind of how you go about kind of betting the draft.
I've not watched a single second. I might have watched a highlight reel on Instagram or X from Shedeur Sanders or something, but I don't care at all.
Yeah, I'm not a scout guy. I mean, I used to love college football a lot more than I do now. I just don't have the time, and it's just different. But I watch enough to know, but I probably, watch enough highlights in the last couple of weeks to kind of get up to speed. But I'm not nearly. I don't break these guys down like others do, and let the Twitter scouts, film guys, do that. But I'm not a big guy on that.
For sure. What you guys been up to this offseason? Vacation? I know Suma, you took a long vacation. It
wasn't a long one. It was 10, 12 days or something.
That's pretty good, no?
It's okay.
You feel refreshed? You feel ready to go?
Yes. Could always be longer, but we had bad weather. So it was not that great.
That's all right. That's all right. Well, hopefully we'll have some fun today.
It looks like I'm looking at some of the
Browns are trading.
Browns are trading, confirmed. Yeah. Also, chat, if you guys see spoilers on Twitter, please send them in the chat. We want to be informed.
Where does it say? I don't see that. I see Glazer.
Sorry. That Jaguars guy Dilla has been reposting something, but I need to double check. Maybe it was fake or something.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Yeah, sound on.
Sumo God.
Oh man.
All right, here we go. Pick it in.
No, I mean Glazer did say that it sounds like there's parameters of the deal in place, but it doesn't seem like it's official yet. So there's a lot of smoke. Seems like at this point it's gonna happen.
Don't got a lot of time left for that though. They got to figure that out.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're waiting. I guess they have to have a deal in place with Jacksonville, and just like maybe somebody else will call. So my guess is it's going to happen. They're just waiting to see if they get a better offer when they're on the clock.
Interesting.
That's my guess.
Okay, it's a trade to the Jaguars.
Okay.
Browns are trading the pick.
Oh boy, they get Browns are trading number 2, a 4th round pick, and a 6th round pick. Jags are trading number 5, a 2nd round pick, 4th round pick, and their 2026 1st round pick. I mean, that's a monster haul.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what you're looking for. Plus, in like next year's QB draft is supposed to be good. Listen, I don't know much about scouting, but how do you feel as a fan for that? TA, you like it? You don't like it?
I mean, that is a pretty monster haul. I just wish it was. I don't know. I mean, it's a lot. It was actually more than I expected, I guess, because the Browns swapped to 4th and the 6th. But they got so they got their number 5 pick. They've got 2 2s. They've got number 5. They've got number 33. They've got number 36. They also got a 4th round pick, and they got the 1st next year. I mean, that is I'm assuming based on the trade models, that is an overpay for Jacksonville, especially for a non-quarterback. Yes. But that's a lot.
Seems like, I mean, you would think they would expect to use them both ways. Then I guess I don't even know. Travis, what like? Do you think there's a percentage chance that they like Carter that much that they wanted to get Carter there, or we locked in that it's for sure Hunter?
It has to be Hunter.
No, it's Hunter.
Okay, you never know. You never know. It feels like
you never know, but it has to be Hunter.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone is saying that he's such a generational talent. I don't know. Sounds like it. So, I mean, just imagine an offense with BTJ and Travis Hunter.
Should be fun. I mean, Liam Cohen, gets his
Thomas and Hunter. It's good. I don't know. I just when you watch it, like I said, I'm not like a film guy or a scout guy, but when you watch, just watch like some of the clips of Hunter on offense, like he just moves differently. He just separates differently. You could just see it. Like he just breaks away. Even like that. I mean, it's BYU, but you know, in that bowl game, he just toyed with them on off. And he never was really coached full time at receiver. So, you know, you're going to get full time coaching. It's going to be. I think he's going to be really good at receiver. I don't know. I don't think at that size in the NFL you can play both ways for a long period, maybe for a season at most. But you know, we'll see. Maybe that's what they were scared of too. But and that's.
Is your phone blowing up with your buddies texting you like you're?
Between tweets and texts, that's just.
Oh man.
I mean, that is a lot. It is a lot for a non-quarterback, but
yeah. Again, in a supposedly like much stronger quarterback draft next year.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand why they held out the way they did, but
yeah. So I guess the next question is: do we think Cleveland are set with this, or are they comfortable trading back again? Like, do they? Because like you said before, I mean.
The problem too is they've got a salary cap issue, so they can't just have like 20 rookies, you know, making, you know, because it's going to take up space. But I mean, I didn't expect them to get that 2nd round pick for Jacksonville too. I mean, that's a shitload.
Yeah.
So you've got 3 picks inside the top 36. So if they want to move back up for a quarterback, they've got plenty of ammo to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it'd be funny. Like, imagine going from 5 to 10 and picking up a 3rd, 2nd round pick.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
they got ammo.
Analytically speaking, I mean, it has to be such a good 4 years of Travis Hunter to justify the trade. I mean,
oh yeah, he has to be an elite.
He has to be like a top 3 wide receiver in this league for the next 4 years to justify this trade.
All right,
now the model I'm seeing is this is a complete overpay. See, I'm looking at the Spielberger chart. Browns would get 5,512 points. Jags get 3,610. That's a 1,902 point difference, which is worth the 8th overall pick. that's a gigantic win for the Browns.
Wow.
It's like getting an extra eighth.
Wow. Did we lose Jason?
Oh, is he frozen?
Yeah. I think his connection has been bad.
I think he just wants to watch hockey.
Hitman says he doesn't like the trade for Cleveland. I mean, in the vacuum, I think this is like the goal trade for getting a huge hole for a non-quarterback, I would say.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, I didn't. Again, I'm maybe I'm living in the moment that I wanted Hunter, but that you can't deny that haul. That was way bigger than what was being reported. I thought it was just going to be 5, a first next year, and like some like 5th round pick or something. I didn't know it was going to be a 2nd and a 4th and all that others, that they got. So, it's a significant haul. So.
And it's not like the Jaguars don't have enough holes on their roster.
What's that? Yeah, I know. They don't have anybody in the secondary.
Yeah.
They have no offensive line. So this was a big roll of the dice.
Yeah.
And they don't need help at receiver. I mean, they got Brian Thomas, and it's not like they're a complete black hole there. I guess Hunter plays corner, so obviously that would help. I keep thinking of him as a receiver, but
imagine they did all this for a cornerback.
Yeah.
Trades are just starting. John Schultz is tweeting, so don't know what's up next.
All of these mock drafts that all of these mock drafts are going to be blown up.
Most mocks are probably cooked right now because Cleveland will not take Jeanty at 5.
Although if he takes Graham, if they take Graham at 5, it's probably not that bad. Anybody who kept Graham at 5 is going to be looking okay. I think it's Membu or Graham. Those are the two that fit everything the Browns are looking for, and then fit the models. Jason, what are you going to watch? Hockey?
I think I've got too much stuff going on. My power just went out, and like I had to go flip the breakers.
Power went.
I got to unplug stuff in my apartment. I'm not even kidding. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. It's like kind of hot here, and it's pretty hot in my unit. There's no AC, so
let's say, hold on. Here comes Goodell.
Yeah, I mean,
Schrager is saying that Cleveland might not be done at 5.
Oh my God!
I think they should. They should. I mean, you could get 3 2s if they trade with Chicago.
But if you're Chicago, let me just do it from like a devil's advocate point of view. Why, don't you think Ginty has a good chance of still being there at 10? If you look through,
Raiders could take him at 6. Someone else,
I guess, but don't you think the Raiders have too many holes to sacrifice a premium pick on a running back, especially a guy from the Mountain West? I don't know.
Kanish is tweeting he should be fired before he turns 35. The Jags GM, that is.
Oh my God.
Yeah, what TA is just tweeting, I agree. I mean, going from 2 to 10, getting such a hole, you can go back into the first, get a quarterback later. You can get so much roster talent for a roster that really needs it now. So
yeah. I mean, Schrager just said, Cleveland might not be done. A thought around the league: if you're not taking Carter or Hunter, might as well keep compiling picks until there's someone else you love. I mean, that's what I just said. The talent level is flat, and Jeanty's the only guy that people want. So, you take advantage of another team. I mean, if Poles is dumb enough to go from 10 to 5 for a running back, let him do it. Just have 3 picks inside. I mean, they would have, if they get 39 from Chicago, they'd have 10, 33, 35, and 39. That should be pretty sick.
We'll see if that happens. I mean, I don't want Chicago to do that, but I'm also invested on some Ginty over, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we got to get I think, isn't GRP on?
He left the spaces, apparently.
Live spaces.
He left it.
He left it?
I don't know why. I just saw Hay come back.
Oh my gosh. I mean, GRP needs. Wait, so I don't even know his entire report. Is it just under 6.5?
Like under 6.5 is his biggest bet. He could use a trade up to 4. He put a lot on him going 4th. I don't know why.
That was just stupid.
That's just, yeah, okay. But yeah, it looks like he might be eating ice tonight. So
Jaguars announced him as a wide receiver and a cornerback.
wow.
He said he wanted that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. All right.
Isn't Hunter? He's a Florida kid too, I think so.
Sumo, who do you want the Jets to pick, by the way? I never asked you this.
I want to go offense. Like, give me Tyler Warren or Pat McMillan. Whatever. Just not another defensive lineman.
Yeah. All right. We're going to go from 3 of us to 4 of us. I'm going to bring in Clive. Clive, if you're ready, give me the thumbs up from behind the scenes. And 1 second. Okay, never mind. Not yet. In a bit. Clive's waiting for us in the waiting room here. Honestly,
I'm still in shock.
What does anyone
did not see that? I thought that all that stuff was just
smoke.
Yeah.
Did anyone have like what the odds of Hunter to Jacksonville were? Like, was that like it's got to be like 10-1 or higher? No, like was that even like would they even list Jacksonville as like player to team type thing? Like
they might have. I don't know. Like recently, like
yeah, recently I don't think so. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Johan L says Jags plan to play him on both sides of the ball, which is
you have to if you're gonna make
if you're gonna make the trade, if you're gonna trade 2 firsts for him, you better like but I just don't know.
If Jeanty goes 10 too, that's a pretty big drop for him.
Yeah. How much of a nightmare is this for modeling bros to have like Travis Hunter listed as a wide receiver corner? Is that like you just create 2? I guess the MLB modeling bros already figured it out. I don't know how you guys do this stuff. You guys can maybe speak to it better. Is it a nightmare or is it just doesn't even matter?
I don't think it's a major issue at all.
All right. Makes sense. All right. I'm going to bring on Clive Bixby so I can avoid asking more stupid questions. Clive, Bears hat on. Are we getting Ginty or what?
It would make my offseason by far, just because I want to see the chaos that unfolds. That's really what I'm here for.
I mean, I'm worried because it may take away from some of my Caleb Williams MVP futures, but
I mean,
could make the offense.
That's not for this year, right? Like for your Caleb Williams, like
yeah, that's this year. What other year would it be? Can you bet 2027 futures?
I don't know. Maybe like future stock because, geez, yeah, I don't.
I bought a bunch of his rookie
ambitious.
cards, so no.
Yeah, that's where I would go more than I would go to
than MVP this year. Yeah. All right. But yeah, GT 5, smoke, fire, smoke screen. What do you think?
I honestly don't know. That it's really tough. I don't have a good sense of it, but I want chaos. That's what I want. So I don't have much more of a rooting interest than that. But I'm going to be interested to see how Jacksonville uses Hunter this year. Like that's really going to be.
We were saying they have to use them both ways to justify this trade because they overpaid.
Yeah, so much draft capital, and it makes me laugh at like one of the other things that's saying maybe the Bears can draft or can trade up from 10 to 4 with just a 3rd rounder like this year. Like I think I've ever seen. No, definitely not. But like it's nitpicky. So that's just me being a little nitpicky on him. I think.
I mean, yeah, that's
So Carter is already announced. I hate that the TV is so far behind.
I know they got to work on that. They'll never work on it though.
Oh, all I see is pick is in. Am I that far behind where it's not even?
It's on Twitter. I'm saying on Twitter they announced
I see.
minutes ago, but on TV it's so far behind. It's like
there
are times where like 2 picks behind once you get to like the 20s.
Since the after the New England pick is going to be like the big Cleveland, what are they going to do? I have a breakdown from Fats here talking about the Ginty Ginty George stuff and how much he has on everything. If I can just pull up on screen. Give me a sec here. Hold on, guys. There we go. Can we see it? Yeah, we can. All right. So,
I would have gladly given up my spot for GRP's live reaction here.
Listen, not going to say we didn't try. I'm going to tell you that much right now. I'm not going to say we didn't try. May have been a little too late on it, which is fine. Happens. But it is what it is. So, yeah, it seems like the big thing right now is the under 6.5 at around 8,000 to win.
He's got that much on under 6.5?
Yes. To win 2,900. So, I mean, he's cornered the top 5 market. That's for sure. Right.
He got Cam. I'll give him credit. He got Cam Ward at a really good price.
Yeah.
Number 1.
For sure.
He got Hunter he got 18 to 1 on Hunter. Oh, no, that was first pick. Sorry. He had second pick with Hunter too, I thought.
Yeah, he had Hunter to Cleveland.
Oh, good. Oh, he did. Oh my God. He didn't have number 2?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse.
I thought he had number 2.
Oh man.
I
didn't know that.
God.
He also
got off that stream.
Oh my God. He had Hunter first, New York Jets to pick first, Cleveland to pick first as well. Oh man.
I mean, we need the are you fucking kidding me thing, just like, popping up at random times.
Playing in your head.
Yes.
Oh, George, man. Poor guy. I hope he's gonna have. I think I don't know if you guys have been watching Circle Back, but Jeff has been talking a lot about heading out to Chicago to see GRP. We might have to be breakfast, lunch, and dinner on us. Honestly, I don't think George is paying for anything. But
does the Hammer have a corporate card? Because I think it's got to go on that.
I hope so. I'm not covering those flights. There's no way. But yeah, we'll see. Quickly talk about Abdul Carter. Any of you guys can kind of take this. Number 1, Thibodeau's probably out. No, and then number 2. Are the Giants frisky now? Are the Giants a frisky team now? I don't know who wants to take this first. No, TA already with a no. Let's hear it.
They already had a good pass rush. The defensive line was was not a problem. So you're not really improving all that much. I mean, he's a good player. I think. I think you have to look at Thibodeau. I wonder what you can get for him. I don't know if you can get a second or late first or something for him. He's a couple of years into his contract, so maybe
I think it's probably later than that a little.
What's that?
It might be a little later than that in terms of what you could get for him.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how great he looks. I think he's been fine. I don't think he's been great, but yeah, if you can get a second round pick for him, you might just have to do that.
And I wonder, do you think you think a team is willing to package their first with a first for the Giants, second, and Thibodeau for them to move up to draft Jaxson Dart or someone in the late 20s? Because I saw a lot of
that's a possibility. Yeah.
That would.
Where did where's Jaxson Dart ending up now in most of the projections? Because I heard something in one of the chat areas I was in that he might be shooting up the board a little bit more than initially expected, but I don't know how accurate.
Daniel Jeremiah had him mocked at 18, where the Giants trade up with Seattle, and he goes there. And a couple other guys had him at 24 in a trade with Minnesota.
Steelers, I think it's in that.
Steelers as well, yeah. It's going to be in that late teens, 20-ish range probably. See where the team's going to trade up. I'm wondering if you guys think that Jalen Milroe is there any chance that the Rams look to draft a quarterback this year in the first round? Is that something that they'd be interested in, or are they probably better off waiting till next year? I mean, Stafford's kind of maybe on his last legs. I don't know if you guys have any thoughts on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they could. I think they're sneaky tight end team because they tried to get Bowers really bad last year.
Why are they showing an empty room of Shedeur Sanders? Just not there.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
I mean, he's not getting picked today. What's that? I mean.
I had Mason Taylor as a possible pick for the Rams. I mean, they could easily go. I mean, yeah, Dart seems like a guy who could be. Actually, Shedeur Sanders would be a guy who fits kind of the McVay offense, kind of
McVay mold.
I think so. Because they were talking about the Stefanski mold with Sanders. It's kind of the same thing. A lot of play action, kind of in the pocket, and short, accurate. So But I don't think they go quarterback this year.
Yeah.
I'm not sure they're ready to do that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So now, what do we think happens with Will Levis?
I don't think it matters. They figure it. I don't know.
I think he gets traded.
Traded, right? Or
I mean, what can they get for him? Honestly, like, is this?
No, I don't. Who didn't they sign? A veteran? Who they sign? They signed somebody. I don't know. And it was not a really good quarterback, but it was like somebody who can at least be a backup. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what do you give a 6th-round pick for Levis?
I guess, yeah. I mean, where would he go and back up? Like, I don't know. I have to look up who Tennessee signed because I think you're right. They did.
Brandon Allen, was it, or Tim Boyle? One of the two.
As both of those.
I think
guys.
it was Tim. Did they get both? So they got none. Like
they got none. Yeah, they basically didn't do anything. Yeah, I mean, Will Levis is the most like backup quarterback guy in my head. I don't know if you guys ever seen Blue Mountain State, but like I feel like that kind of encapsulates who Will Levis is.
I turned that on for the first time again like a couple of weeks ago, and that show really was hilarious.
It was so good. It was so good, man. I mean, that was all the time in university for me. That was on like all the time with the fellers. All right, crunch time right now. The New England pick is in. Now is when the draft gets fun, right? We kind of had 1, 2, 3, 4 already mocked out. I mean, obviously there's that massive trade. That's just kind of a shocker. Will Campbell probably going to the Patriots, but any updates on Twitter? You guys got to let me know. Any updates on Twitter for Cleveland? Like I need to know what's happening here because
Nothing yet.
Slick
Browns
Rick
on the
just
clock.
tweeted Browns aren't trading the 5th pick. So I don't know if that's
I know Slick Rick was so bad in the draft last year.
he's been wrong before. He's been
Oh
wrong.
my God,
before.
he was so miserable last year. He got everything wrong. I mean, he does well everywhere else. Free agency trades, like I think, especially with contract, you can tell he's connected to an agency because he gets the contract stuff like on the money every time.
Yes.
But the draft, he's pretty bad at. So I don't really.
Just looking at FanDuel's prices, Ashton's the favorite at pick 10 at 2.5 to 1 right now.
Wow. You're doing my job for me. Yeah.
For which pick?
For the 10th.
10th
So
pick.
for him,
Oh my God.
provided the Bears.
PRP, no. Are you
my
fucking
God.
kidding me?
We're gonna have
Are you
to.
kidding?
He's gonna have an appearance fee for us to do this.
For
With,
the Super Bowl show
with
next
Jeff.
year?
No, with Jeff, he's gonna ask for an appearance fee.
Unbelievable. I mean, he's going to have to now. I hope he got paid for the elf show. I'll say that. But
Pizzola's going to regret going to Metallica with this kind of sweat. For when, he's
That
gonna
plus-
fall.
He's checking his phone. There's no way he's not checking.
That's
Oh, it's made
true.
Graham.
And then,
Not good for me.
who is it? Graham?
Yes.
Shoot.
Oh, I can't
I
believe
had
it.
some Membu.
Well, I should have known. They brought Mason Graham in like 2 weeks ago for a meeting. I should have. I never connected the dots.
I mean, that's how are we this far behind? Like the pick is still in for New England. Like let's speed this up, guys.
it's always annoying like this.
Oh my God. Sorry. George just tweeted his TV setup. This is not. This is.
Oh,
this
now
guy.
you're seeing this?
This guy's not real. I just saw this now. What the fuck is this? This is worse than my TV setup. Like you guys made fun of mine. This is terrible.
Look what he said. He booted his mom downstairs.
Oh my God.
Is he in a long-term care facility? Like where is he?
He lives with his mom. His mom's like got to be, I don't know if he's like 60, 65. His mom's got to be 80 plus. Like,
Yikes. Just yikes. Oh, this is going to be chaos.
Oh my God. Wow. All right.
And the
Graham
Browns said they
and-
were going to keep this pick, right? Like they weren't going to trade back again.
I thought Graham, I think Suma's confirming Graham gone to,
Oh, all right. Jesus. Like how far? Oh, okay. I completely missed the Campbell pick.
yeah.
That makes a hell of a lot of sense. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare for people.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All the Graham over 5.5, man.
That's tough. How do you, okay. Well, TA, give us,
Slick Rick is saying Genty's going to the Raiders.
At 6?
That's what he's saying.
Oh,
That would save GRP a little bit, right? Would he break even or he'd win?
He'd win, right? Because he has 6.5.
I don't know. Let me check the Fats tweets again.
Thank God.
He's already
for
down.
Fats.
I know he's already down like a couple. I guess no, he's up because of the Cam Ward pick. But let's see, Fats.
So is this going to be another situation where he probably about breaks even and says he's the greatest draft better ever?
Most likely, yeah. Let's see. So he's cooked around probably loses around 2,000 ish.
Yeah, that's a little
if he doesn't go in the top 5. He's probably based on like his positions on to go to the Raiders and the Bears. He's probably break even if he goes to the Raiders.
Cam Ward, he did okay. Hunter, no. Wow. Whatever.
I really hope he doesn't go to the Raiders. Really, really hope he doesn't go to the Raiders.
So what are your guys' takes on that, though, for like taking a running back this early, even if he's this talented? Like, is this a thing you can really do with a team that's this far away offensively? I say no, personally, but that's just me.
I like fully agree with you. I was saying that earlier with these guys, just how like it feels like there's too many holes for this team to fill to like use a premium pick on a running back, essentially, no matter how good he is.
Yeah, it feels like the really good running back is like the final piece that
100%.
I'm telling you, yeah, Barkley just
broke everyone's brains,
broke everyone's heads. But it wasn't because look what he did with the Giants. Like, they had to go to like a top 5 offensive line and a great system and all that. And so, like, how many times we're going to see this? Bijan Robinson was supposedly a can't miss. Like, he's been fine, but like he doesn't make a difference. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
It's just
also
dumb.
like you got to have the right pieces in place, including like OC. Like, is Chip Kelly, like, talked about this a little bit on some other shows. Like, is Chip Kelly like going to be is he a good OC in the NFL anymore? Like, it's been out of the game like a long time. Like, can he be an offensive coordinator in 2025 and like make use of Ginty?
Yeah,
Obviously, internally, but
there's only a couple systems where it really works out. And Drew in chat just made the point I was going to make. Like, Gibbs going to Detroit makes, I guess, a lot of sense. You could do that given all the other pieces that they had. But
I will say, even with the Bears, like, at least I could see what they were doing there, and that they have like a fine wide receiver room. Like, they have the quarterback. They improved a ton on their offensive line. Yeah, they could add more pieces
the
on
offensive
defense.
court.
Exactly. So it's like it's all a fit, and like it's almost one of those last few pieces to the puzzle. But like the Raiders, like I don't know. It feels like they have weak everything all around. Maybe they don't feel that internally, but they should.
Yeah, I don't get the Raiders like at all.
Do we have like confirmation that the Raiders are making the pick, or are we still like, is it just rumor mill stuff?
There's no trade apparently.
Well, the Browns already took Mason Graham. It's over. So
yeah. Sorry, I meant the Raiders. Like, is there like anyone leaked the pick yet, or is it just
no?
No.
I said he was saying that he thinks it's Jeanty, but
I hope he's wrong.
McShay was adamant earlier this week that he wasn't getting it taken at 6 if he was there for the Raiders.
Interesting.
Yeah,
but it's Todd McShay.
I mean, what other options?
I'm going to watch the Browns.
Yeah, go for it.
Browns.
Go for it.
I'm curious.
If you guys want to head out, you guys are good to go now. Suma, yeah, you guys can stick around for as long as you want. Of course, always welcome. But if you guys want to skedaddle completely,
yeah, I'll jump.
Understand here. All right, appreciate it. See ya.
It is indeed Ginty.
It's Ginty. No. So he's basically break even now. That sucks.
Oh boy.
Lame. Yeah, lame.
Carolina fielding calls about the number 8 pick. All right, interesting from Schefter.
Let's go, Eager.
Let's cook, Eager. Eager saw the haul that Cleveland guy is like, give me some of that. Give me some of that. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to get a third for 6 spots. Oh my
I think it was Seth Byrne earlier on Twitter said something about just, it's a lot of luck in terms of, if you're in the right spot where somebody really wants to come up to. It's not like you could just automatically say, hey, I'll trade back, right? Like somebody has to want that pick too. Like there's a couple pieces that have to go together for that to work out.
Yeah.
It's not like you just flip a switch. It's like, yes, I declare bankruptcy. Like it doesn't work like that.
Yeah. It's all about the demand for it. Yeah, like I wonder, like with how much that they gave up, you would think that maybe you think someone else was in the mix, or it's just maybe Jacksonville just really wanted him. I don't know. Like
it sounds like the latter, but
yeah.
I'll never know.
Oh, it seems like we're locked in. Ginty 6 here.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go.
All right.
Peace out, Suma.
Appreciate you,
night.
Suma. Have a good one. See ya. All right, Fabian Summer, everyone. Clive, what's going on? Were you on vacation all this off season, or no? You're just working.
Last week I have 3 upcoming trips, none of which are for pleasure. They're all business related. Over like the next 8 weeks, I'll be in Vegas next week. 2 weeks later, I go to Denver, and then a month later, I'm in Orlando in June, which is not ideal, but.
I mean, there's worse. Like it's gonna be hot, but like, you're in New York normally, isn't there? Much better. Like, listen, I don't complain. I never complain about the heat because I always complain about the cold. So,
no, it's more of if you're gonna and make me is a strong word, but if you're gonna make me go to Orlando, can't you just make it in like December or January or February where it's like really cold and I'm excited to get on a plane?
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Man, Vegas next week. You gotta text me when you're going because I might stop in there for the weekend. We'll see. But
I leave Sunday, and Mason Graham looks like he is straight out of like King of the Hill. Like
he's a big boy.
He is Cleveland through and through. Like he's ready.
Yeah. All right, so we have Ginty going at 6 already. Seems like that's locked in. Jets. I mean, everyone's been mocking Membu to the Jets. Who knows? Is that going to be the play here now? All the mock drafts I was reading as well had Banks going to the Raiders. So I guess it's one of those two, or hopefully Suma can get Tyler Warren, like he was saying, for tight end. Could be a play.
Isn't that probably the expected place for Warren, the Bears at 10? Like, isn't that where in a lot of mock drafts he was going, or no? Am I not putting this together properly?
Tyler Warren. Warren at 10 to Chicago. A couple mock drafts had him there. There's
now I'm thinking selfishly of who the Bears are going to get.
Who the Bears are going to get? I don't know. I'm not a draft scout. I'm not like a draft expert. I don't know how I feel about tight ends who don't have that blocking ability. I guess their line, like the Bears lineup is good enough, but I just don't. I just think you could probably do a little bit better than drafting a tight end there. But they also have Cole Kmet, who's like it's not bad. Like, how much of an improvement is it really? I
mean, that's true. I don't know. It's tough. I mean, I still do think the Bears have a pretty good amount of needs. It's not like
probably better off going if there's any edge rushers still available, like any quality edge rushers still available, like Michael Williams or like I don't know, Jalen Walker, someone like. You probably want to take a stab at those guys instead. That's crazy. That is crazy. Also, like their line is, correct me if I'm wrong, but their O-line is not the best, right?
Who, the Bears still?
No, yeah. Sorry. I'm looking at the screen right now. I'm talking about the Raiders.
I don't know who they picked up this offseason.
I mean, their right side was they didn't add anything. At least I don't think. Let me just double check that. They added Alex Kappa. That's it. But like, that's not really an impact player at right guard. Like, you have Jackson Powers-Johnson at center, still like second-year player. Alex Kappa, DJ Glaze. Like, no, like that right side is a disaster class. Colton Miller's been good for them, but like, I don't know. It's a weak. Jude always says it's like a weak link system at offensive tackle. You got 3 weak links there. So I mean, also, I hate being the guy of like, oh, like these are college athletes, but these are college athletes. Like this guy, like Ginty's not gonna be able to break this many tackles against. I could be wrong, and someone's gonna maybe clip this when Ginty goes off for like 200 yards and just beast modes everyone. But like, he's not gonna have as much like room before contact with this offensive line. He's not gonna be able to break those tackles. Like, I don't see, like, obviously is the explosiveness, but explosiveness also helps create like a good offensive line helps create that explosiveness. It's just a crazy decision over. I don't know. I kind of got married to the fact of Ginty going to the Bears with their improved offensive line. I thought it'd be a really fun system, but whatever.
Well, and you know, if you don't have a good offensive line, if you have a quarterback that is a threat and you can get the ball downfield, that opens up things for your running game too. And I mean, Geno Smith's okay, but with no line and, you know, the Geno Smith, you know, he makes throws that makes you think like his controller got unplugged and, you know, or I hit the wrong button, like that kind of like Madden shit that he does. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong because I'd like to see the Raiders be competitive, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'd like to see them competitive. I don't know if Jeff would like to see them competitive, but just a crazy move. All like, there's so many like their team is. I'm just looking at their roster. It's just not good. Other than Max Crosby on defense, you could have used you could have easily used another edge rusher. You could have used an offensive lineman. Like hell, even like if you wanted to trade back and get Tet or Golden or like one of these receivers, like Trey Tucker and freaking who is this? Christian Wilkerson. Like, who are their receivers right now? Do they even sign a receiver this offseason? Like, they obviously have Jacoby Myers in the slot, but, like, you have Jacoby Myers and Brock Bowers. Like, that's not – I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they signed anybody for –
You have no threats on the outside at all. Like, it's crazy. They're I don't know.
Well, so Jeanty would probably have a couple of good, like, highlight play over the course, you know, throughout the season, but I just that's not where I would go. Like maybe the Raiders, probably nobody was calling, in all honesty, to make a trade at 6.
I guess, but like again, there's other premium positions that you'd probably rather take. Also, again, like this is the thing with the Ginty stuff that I wanted to play the over. Like why I wanted to play the over is just I look like there's people talking about how this is like a fantastic RB class, and there's a ton of depth in here, and there's guys who can go in the late first. Like the second's going to be loaded with running backs, third's going to be loaded with running backs, like Amari and Hampton and Henderson, like Travion Henderson, I think is his name. Like those guys are all mock to go like potentially late first. I saw someone in a mock like put Denver to land, like Denver, I think with their like in the 20s to land Travion Henderson, like and Omari and Hampton, or it's just like. You could have gotten a guy, I don't know how similar it is, but like an I don't want to say impact running back, but like a good enough running back later in the
like is the excess value of GNT better than taking a running back later, which probably isn't the case. I mean, we'll see. I don't feel that strongly about it, where one way or the other. It's just not what I think I would do if I was the Raiders.
Yeah, and with him being drafted at 6, he's going to be in the 71st percentile of salaries in the current running back market. So he'll be in like already the top like whatever, top quarter-ish of like highest paid running backs, which is, I mean, I hope he's that good for them. I hope he is.
What's Geno Smith contract looking like?
Oh, wow.
40s, 50s? Like, what is he getting per year? Because he was traded, but he was signed in...
I think it was like 33 mil or 44 mil for 3 years, something like that. I can check right now. Also looks like that Kayvon Thibodeau got his 5th-year option picked up. Don't know how that affects him, if that means he's going to get traded or not. Or he signed a 3-year deal for around $40 million over 3 years. So seems like GRP officially breaks even, which is honestly like the worst outcome out of all of this. Like, I'd rather him like win big or like lose a fuck ton. Obviously don't want.
Yeah, it's like so anticlimactic.
Yeah,
right?
like it's like what every girl has said to me. But yeah, it's like it just sucks to see. I mean, here's the thing: the guy didn't lose his shirt, which is like never want to see that. Obviously,
I wouldn't say I don't want to see that.
Okay. You have like a big. You're against these Twitter characters, eh? You're not big on the gambling Twitter character verse.
It depends. If you're kind of a dick to other people,
fair.
Then yeah, I could do without you. Now, if you know what you're talking about and you're a dick, or that's I guess a different story. Like there's condescending dicks of gambling Twitter too. There's but you might get some value from them in terms of oh shit, if they say something that I might have done wrong, maybe I should listen. You know what I mean? Whereas the GRPs of the world are just like, what's the word I'm looking for? Defiant and just absolutely steadfast in their absolutely incorrect opinions. Like I bet teams, not numbers, like that kind of shit. Like CLV's meaningless, like all of that stuff. Like you don't know what you're talking about. You live at home. Like stop. Like you're 60.
Don't you think there's some charm to someone who's just so willfully ignorant about like life? Like it's just like a childish charm.
Willfully ignorant is okay. Defiant in that is what bothers me.
Yeah, I also guess he's not even willful. He's unwilling. Like he's just ignorant. Like it's not by his choice. He's just an idiot.
Well, it is willful because he doesn't want to listen to anybody else.
That's fair.
Just, so from that perspective, I'd say it's willfully ignorant. I'm not going to say he's not an interesting character, but then there's also the same. Is it what's the word I'm looking for? A little exploitive, like kind
exploitative,
of like
yeah, I can see that.
All right,
Membu to the Jets.
All right, let's see what Dr. E does with the 8th pick.
We'll see. And with that, though, we'll bring on our next guest for the night. Judah, if you're ready, give me the thumbs up. YJ, young Judah, ready to go. Looking good, looking clean. Did you get a haircut?
Got a haircut. I mean, the beard's got to go, but
no, I like it. I'm a fan.
I got the haircut. I got a little gel in it today, and I'm wearing the Nautica.
The hair's flowing. Look, I don't mean to make the rest of the Forward Progress squad feel a little bad about their age, but Jason, the two of us get the flow. We got to show it,
Yeah, I know exactly.
While it's still there, you got to.
It's here. It's just I'm in between you guys and Rob probably. Like that's the.
Group hammer trip to Turkey. I'll come for like the facial hair transplant because like I don't know what I'm cooking with right now, but it's not working. Like, but yeah, I don't know. How's your draft night going, Judah? Any big sweats for you tonight or
no real sweats? I think the biggest position was on Travis Hunter at 2. And for a second there, I'm like, wait, what's the holy business happening?
No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, what are your thoughts on like everything trade, Ginty stuff?
Yeah, I think the trade. I think trading down, especially for the haul they got, generally good. I also would reserve the possibility, if Travis Hunter is playing 2 ways, could be an actual unicorn situation in which we should value this player, not just typical cornerback or typical wide receiver, but the position, we don't really understand his value. And
somebody was comparing him to the Ohtani of of football.
I mean,
but it's way easier to play pitcher and bat than to play 2 sides of the ball for an entire game. But yeah.
I just don't hate the idea of chasing that ceiling. I don't there's a non-zero chance, and I think it's a great trade for the Browns. I still would do that, 10 times out of 10. I just don't think it's such a slam dunk, and it's whatever it is. This is completely uncharted territory. So I think there's some room for humility in that.
Fair. I guess you kind of get an out if you're the Jaguars if it doesn't work out, but also not really. I don't know. I mean, putting all their eggs in the Hunter basket. Did you see the GRP stuff on Twitter? Are you a big GRP guy? I know you like to stay out of the GT verse, but
I saw that I don't know exactly his positions. I just know that it was the Ashton Jeanty something.
Yeah, I think
he had a lot of different spots for him where
second, third, fourth, fifth. But his biggest position was the under 6.5. So
yeah, if he didn't go at 6, I think he would have probably been underwater for the draft, right? Like
about 5,000, and then if he went to the Bears at 10, he would be like down 15 probably.
Panthers going with Tet.
Panthers? No way!
Yeah.
Come on! No way! Cook! Let's go! Wait, that's actually gonna be nasty. Let's go! I love that. I love that for them. Wow, a lot of people had them taking. Was it Jalen Walker? Yeah, but all right, let E cook. That's all right. Tell me, Judah. Tell me all about the fit. It's obviously the season's all on Bryce Young, but
yeah,
get him a weapon.
I agree. I think I don't know what the offers were to trade down or whatnot, but in as much as we know about wide receivers, this guy was pretty much consensus number one. The kind of Mike Evans / Drake London type receiver.
This will be fun.
Yeah. They need a next guy. And even if Bryce Young's not the answer, you're gonna need a great receiver. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, even if his ceiling is, I guess, I've read T. Higgins' ceiling, maybe that's unbelievable for them. So let's go. That's a fun. You know what? That's a fun pick. Maybe we make our way out there for training camp or for preseason. Watch that guy cook. Wow.
This is Bryce Young year 3 coming up.
Year
right?
3, yeah. Yeah. Wow. All right. Let's see what do we got next. Still on the board.
Who's 9?
All right. New Orleans is up next. I mean, who knows what they're gonna do. Really team that feels like they need everything. Are they gonna shock the world and go quarterback here?
If they go Jaxson Dart here, I will
lose your mind. That'd be hilarious.
I will laugh very hard.
Oh man.
So when I brought that up, that was something that somebody did mention that maybe Dart gets reached for in the top 10.
Was there not?
I don't see it happening, but I mean that.
There was a ton. I thought midday there was a ton of steam on his unders, and then it went all the way back. It was 24.5 up, and then all the way back down. So I don't know how meaningful that is, but
when I did pop on the draft pre-show a little bit on ESPN, I forget who it was, saying that they would take Shedeur over Cam Ward, and it was probably I think one of the crazier things I think I've heard. Where did he end up for an over/under 18.5? Is that what?
I thought it was I thought it was right before
22.
Yeah,
22. I haven't.
It's the Pittsburgh pick basically. It's they're putting him right below the Pittsburgh pick, juicing him towards the under, and I think that's where everyone thinks he'll go. So, looking at the odds right now for the 12th overall pick, I mean, the Tet pick kind of scooped the Cowboys there. Do we still think they're going receiver with Golden? Do we think maybe
I think they might go line.
Tackle? I mean, listen, if we're talking about live betting stuff, who would still be on the board for them to take? Because I feel like there hasn't been a lot of tackles taken right now. Let me just see it.
You've got Banks still, I think, is the best one.
Banks. I don't even see him listed here. 20. I mean, you can get him right now 25-1 on FanDuel. Anyone else who it could be? I mean,
For the Cowboys? What are we looking at?
Yeah. Sorry, this is for the 12th overall pick. I might take that. Hold on. Let me log in.
Should always be logged in, Jason. What are you doing?
I lock my phones when I go live. I try not to have them up for distractions. But listen, if we're gonna live bet and live sweat, like I'm kind of game for that. What were we gonna say, Judah? Give me the gears.
I don't think the Bears are gonna take a. I guess they can trade out, and it's possible if the Dolphins try and leap the Cowboys or something.
Maybe, but who would they meet? Like leap them for?
I'm saying the Dolphins definitely need an offensive lineman.
I see.
But I don't know.
I heard that the Bears wanted
to.
It
definitely throws things off.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely throws a wrench. Come on.
The Saints took things. So.
All right. Well,
they're not taking a quarterback.
All right. I'm staying for the Bears pick. Let's go.
All right. All right, Judah. Who should we want the Bears to pick? Tyler Warren? Is that who it's going to be? It seems like everyone's mocking him there. Seems like it's the pick. Seems like it's the play.
Probably. I mean,
What are our thoughts on using a top 10 pick on a tight end? It's not that bad, but
yeah, I mean, you can just be a glorified slot receiver or whatever, and depends how good he is. Well, I don't know. It's
yeah,
they spent a lot in a bunch of other positions. Seems like you're going all in on offense. You might as well take the we'll dive in.
And I guess from the style and the fit of offense that they want to play, I guess this is a guy who would probably fit that.
Makes sense. I mean, doesn't matter either. No matter who they get, they're a wagon. So
I don't know about that, but
quarterback's going to stop taking sacks. Everything's.
Yeah, he's actually going to throw into a progression and not run around.
Can you guys just relax?
So he's going to learn how to do all these things.
He's all fixed.
I have no idea. It would not be.
You guys watching the Leafs game or just me?
No, that's all you, bud.
I'm surprised. Man. I'm surprised you're not taking off.
Well, funny story.
Didn't make the drive to Ottawa.
Trust me, I would have made the drive to Ottawa. Rob is at a Metallica concert tonight, so
which is bold for first round game 3.
Game 3, exactly. He's also going to the Saturday show where there's a potential sweep scenario happening. So, I mean,
I see. You're not ahead of yourself at all.
They're up.
I mean, you got to close out the third period.
Yeah, it's hockey.
I'm semi-sweating the NBA Knicks Pistons game too.
You got Knicks or Pistons? I know nothing about the NBA.
Well, I just want to see Joey Knish suffer. So definitely.
All right, I love that. I can get behind that. Yeah, I don't know what the Saints are doing, but
Saints just need everything.
Yeah. But I was reading on Twitter, this guy's Banks is is it left tackle? So, but they just moved Fuaga from right tackle to left tackle. So it's who are they going to put?
Tackle or guard? He plays the whole thing.
Oh, maybe he plays guard then. I don't know. This whole draft, you know what? Again, let the draft guys figure it out, and they'll tell me how to interpret how they're going to play.
And that's what I kind of mean though about Saints are a perfect team because they have so many needs that if somebody wanted that pick, they absolutely should trade down and get any other kind of assets they could. But I don't think there was any inherent value that somebody wanted at that spot to trade up for.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the best. From what I understand, it's not the best draft class. But
Woman almost lost her baby. Oh, poor kid.
Interesting. Who's?
It is awesome seeing the family celebrate. I will say.
Yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see.
All right, Bears, let's go. Come on. What are we doing?
Any spoilers on Twitter yet? Anything for? I mean, I don't know if you guys saw. I'm just looking ahead to 13. Daniel Jeremiah had Denver trading up for Colston Loveland with Miami. Wonder if that's going to be 43-1 on Fanduel. I feel like it's almost certainly Warren here for Chicago. No? I feel like it's got to be.
It kind of makes sense in terms of, the pick is in. Let's go.
All right. So are we going to get shocked and see Omari and Hampton? They go running back?
Oh, please don't.
Chat's saying it's Loveland.
It's Loveland. Wow.
Who said that?
You got to track Schultz.
That would be nuts.
Talking about Jordan Schultz?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan Schultz. Pick is in.
Crazy.
Bears. Wow. All right. There you go.
Wow.
Cash the Bears tight end if you had exactos, though. Sorry about that, bud. Sorry about that.
That's nuts.
Okay.
Holy smokes. I can't. Oh, my God. All right. I need Joey Knish to tell me about Colston Loveland now, Mr. Michigan over here. The Michigan man. Any word on him, Judah? I know you're a big draft scout guy. You watch the tape on him?
No. None. So how am I a Michigan man?
I don't know. I meant Knish. Did I say you?
Yeah.
Then I flipped to you, I guess. Yeah.
Gotta bring
Who's
Knish.
who? Yeah. I don't think Knish is coming on. They just can't be bothered to come on and say, who are these ladies?
I have no idea.
I can't hear anything.
I was going to ask if either of you knew. Are they actresses or?
I don't know.
At first, I thought the one in the red was the comedian who did the roasts, or who does all the roasts.
Oh, Nikki Glazer?
Yeah, I thought that's who it was at first.
She's in Winnipeg watching the Jets. Sorry, bud.
I mean,
you like how I know that?
little creepy.
They tweeted it. Like the Jets account tweeted it. But I don't know. Someone's saying that the NFL's talking about the schedule right now.
What about it? Oh, every game.
It sounds like they're announcing the Christmas games.
I thought that would just be like a random day in May, you know?
No.
It needs another day in the news cycle.
They're really doing a big reveal for every game. Oh, are they doing a teaser for the schedule release? That's crazy.
Of course they are.
I'm trying to listen to this. Sorry if
the NFL knows how to make every mundane thing a thing.
Yeah.
They just released the schedule for the schedule release. Yeah,
that's just crazy.
Prepare to fast forward. Fast forward.
All right, pick is in. Poles is happy. Where's our boy Ben Johnson?
The Packers fans are booing. Oh, okay, buddy. You're wearing a cheese head.
Aren't they in Lambeau? Yeah. That's good stuff. You know what? That's good NFL camaraderie. Oh, man.
All right. I guess it's official.
Officially official. 16.
I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't really love it either.
I mean, if they like him better than Warren, it's the pick. But
we got.
I mean, they're calling his comp Sam Laporta, so I mean, it fits what Ben Johnson wants. I mean,
absolutely, seems to be a good fit.
Niners.
Yeah.
Michael Williams.
Okay.
The Steve McMichael thing was sad too. Did you guys see any of that stuff for the Hall of Fame? Like where they kind of did like the induction on his bed. He had ALS, I think. And they just waited so long to actually induct him into the Hall of Fame that a lot of the Bears teammates of his came and were there for it.
I did see that.
Did not. Yeah, I didn't see. Not when did they do this? Last year?
Yeah, it was last year's Hall of Fame induction.
All right, what do we think? Where does Dallas go now? Golden? Probably. We still think line. I mean, Banks got taken, right? So no more real first.
I don't know who the next guy.
First round tackles. Let's see what.
It's nuts how delayed this ends up being.
It's crazy every year. You guys want to see the official GRP update or?
Yeah, and then I'm going to bounce. So, yeah, give it to me.
Okay, give me a sec here. Just make sure the volume's not crazy. All right, here it is.
All right, guys. Draft night's basically over. No, they're on pick 8 or 9 now. Unbelievable.
All tracked.
Just according to my math, which I don't even know if it's going to take, I don't know. I think I'm down about 1,000. My summary sheet. I'm going to tweet it out too.
Oh, thank God.
A couple $100 either way. I couldn't even care less. If someone wants to correct me, go ahead. I'm mentally exhausted. Couldn't even. The bet I got open right now is this Mike Green under 17.5.
All right, now we know where we're sledding.
That's that if I knew about it, I didn't want to place it. Anyway, so here's what we got. Lost about 1,000. Brutal trade. Cleveland trades out number 2. $3,000 swing. I just needed one team to like Ashton Jeanty and move up. I mean, anyone moves up to 4 or 5, or just move up a little bit. And I win 5,000. One team moves up.
Well, if they would have known, George, maybe they would have done it for you.
Earlier today, I wasn't. You know what? I'm going to tomorrow. I'm running the errands. Saturday, I'm going to California until 3-4 days. I can't wait to go. I got to get out of here. I'm just a beaten man. I don't even want to talk about sports gambling. I only had 3 or 4 winning bets. No, I'm not tweeting them out tomorrow. I don't even want to tweet anything. And unbelievable. Ashton Jeanty under 6.5. Thank God I bet those. Look at that.
Bet those like
1,300, 1,400.
2 days ago.
I mean, under 9.5, 1,500. Just one team moves up. I have a nice little day. All right, guys, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And what can I say?
I can't believe you made me watch a GRP.
That's it.
I've avoided it for so long.
All right. Have a good night. Hope you all made more money than me. Bye-bye.
Is that your first? Did I take your GRP?
That's my first fall. Yeah.
Wow.
That is my first fall. Yeah.
That is time you'll never get back. But you'll never do it again. At least not
I'm entertained though. That was. There's only one first. I mean, whew.
Yeah. Oh my God. All
right, boys. I'm out.
Appreciate you. Thanks for jumping on.
Later.
See ya. All right, that was Clive Bigsby, everyone. We're chugging along. We're chugging along here. Any spoilers on Dallas?
No, let me take a peek.
Nothing yet.
Colston Loveland was just a crazy twist there. What were his odds first tight end taken? don't even know.
Oh, I don't even know. Like I don't think I have that. I have like to go top 10. I can tell you what it was to go top 10. Hold on.
Like Warren over 10.5 was something I wrote up a couple weeks ago.
Colston Loveland was 10-1 to go.
Yeah.
For, number 10 overall. So I guess there was maybe some smoke around it.
Yes, I like the whoever fed the tweet to Rappaport referring to Loveland as a compliment to Cole Kmet. Yes, the Bears definitely took that tight end in the first round to compliment Cole Kmet.
They're rolling 2 tight end sets like they always did out in out in Detroit. That's crazy.
Wild.
Imagine betting $17,000 just to be down 500. It's a lot of mileage for nothing. Good for him. So it's probably either Zabel or Golden is what I'm seeing on Twitter for the Cowboys here. Cowboys. Yeah, I guess they could use a right guard. Tackles are horrendous. Gaino was an absolute turnstile last year, so I don't know if I trust their ability to evaluate tackle talent. I don't know. What are you betting right now? I see your fingers moving fast. Share. Don't gatekeep.
We're betting on the Knicks alt lines.
Okay. You know what? You can still happily give out. You can happily give out.
I cannot legally bet in my current location. So.
So you're not betting. You're just talking about it. Just talking about it with some friends. Good old stuff.
I can do NBA, sure. But draft stuff is like New York, you can't do it. Pennsylvania, you can't do it.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Both
you can
things.
still give out NBA stuff. That's fine. Let the kids eat.
It's moving real quick, so. No.
Knicks alts?
Knicks alts.
Is that a New York bias, though? Like, is that?
I could care less about the NBA.
Do you bet a lot in the NBA throughout the year? No?
I'm just mourning some live stuff. I'm mourning not being able to watch Ranger playoff hockey.
Is that a joke or?
It's just a disaster. It's just
you have the Leafs like 2 hours away from you.
The Leafs?
Yeah.
You really don't know any geography, do you?
Why?
I don't live in Detroit.
New York's close to Toronto. It's like a 9-hour drive, maybe.
You just said 2 hours.
2-hour plane ride. 45 minutes.
The entire country is like a 2-hour plane ride.
45 minutes.
Midwest.
You should make a trip out for round 2. I'll bring you to a game. How about that?
Oh, if you bring me for a game, I'll be there.
If you call, I'll bring you to a game. You just gotta text me.
Okay.
You just gotta text me.
That's a deal.
Yeah, hopefully we can, or honestly, maybe we meet in Florida. Might be able to get cheaper tickets that way.
I'm always down for that.
Yeah.
Although we lost one of our potential teams.
What do you mean?
One of Tampa or Florida's got to lose.
Yeah, but they no matter what, they'll play the Leafs in the second round. So it's
I got
you. Tickets.
Yeah,
easy.
I see. But I do want to go.
See the city of Toronto, eh?
See the city of Toronto. Do they still play in the Air Canada Center?
No, yes, but it's now the Scotiabank Arena.
Okay, so Scotiabank was like Calgary and that's Scotiabank Place.
No, I think it's Calgary is a Saddle Dome, but it did change. They did like brand it as Scotiabank. Scotiabank went hard with these.
Yeah, I know, but whatever. It'll always be the Air Canada Center to me. So
yeah, I appreciate that.
I feel like you got to go there in Florida.
Drew's asking about what Etats Unis. I don't know what that means.
I no clue.
Drew, I don't know what that means, man. Give us some more context there.
You think it's
And
an age thing?
with a what?
An age thing
Age thing.
that we both
maybe.
don't know. Is it that we're not cultured or?
Oh, it's I think it's United States and German.
Germany?
No, it's in the
talking about?
language of German. I think that's how they say the United States.
Am I in the United States? Yeah.
Oh, it's French for United States. My bad. Thank you, Jamie. Maybe we grab a beer in Toronto June 7th or 8th. You message me on Twitter. I'll happily grab a beer with anyone here. Especially if you're in Toronto. You're in Canada, you don't speak French. No, I don't speak French. Dallas went O-line apparently. Just got that text. Where I don't see it yet. Schultz, is he announcing it? Tyler Booker. Wow. Tyler Booker, where was he? Here's the thing. I don't know much about these guys, but it seems like that was kind of further down the board. Grinding the mocks. Oh, okay. Mid-20s is where he was going to go. Interesting. Cowboys take a guard.
Did not see that one. I remember the draft kind of Ted McMillan, I think, really threw off a lot there.
Ted definitely threw the board off. But you know what? I freaking love it for that team.
I think it's great.
That's going to be such a fun offense to watch with the Canadian Express and Chubba Hubbard. Give that to me.
Canadian Express.
That's what they call him.
Love it.
No, but Bryce Young, Chubba Hubbard, we'll see what. I don't know. I'm feeling might be cooked, but Tet as a legit X. It's going to be fun to watch. Oh, they also got Rico Dowdle. Forgot about that. Let's see. Miami on the clock. This is where Daniel Jeremiah had a trade back scenario for the Dolphins, the Broncos. Broncos took Colston Loveland here. Tyrell Warren's still on the board. Maybe they still want a tight end. Maybe they fell in love with Colston Loveland, so maybe they stand pat. Wonder what they're going to do here. I mean, Dolphins do need a lot of stuff. I mean, they need O-line help. They need D-line help. Safety corner. I feel like they need a lot of things.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going to go.
They could go anywhere. And also, are they going to be trading tonight? Are we going to see Reek out the building tonight, or what's happening?
Seems unlikely at this point.
Yeah. Is he still worth a first though? Probably not. No.
Probably not. It's fair.
So. Wow. Finn's probably go cornerback or safety. I mean, tons of options here. Money line. My Fanduel is just messing up right now. That's not good. Fanduel starts working for someone. Drop me a.
Let the boys know.
Pardon?
So you gotta let the boys know. I don't get
Let the boys know. Let me know. So, Judah, you're sweating what right now? A bunch of NBA stuff?
Got Knicks minus 7.5.
Really? Well, if you're looking to sweat some NBA stuff, and the chat is looking to sweat some NBA stuff, While we're having some fun breaking down these draft picks, bettors are also focused on finding an edge in the NBA and NHL playoffs, like Judah right here. With fewer games and more eyes on every line, the betting margins are as tight as ever. In season, you had some time to react, but now prop edges are getting picked off in seconds. That's why you need to try out BetStamp Pro, the BetStamp Pro odds screen. Not only does it highlight edges across 40-plus unique props for both NBA and NHL, but the full line history on every market. And it gives you the info to make the sharpest decisions to scale your bankroll. No other screen gives you this kind of speed and coverage. Don't miss your edge. Scan the QR code or head over to betstamp.com/circles off to apply. QR code on the screen right now. Betstamp.com/circles off. Dude, I was so smooth that transition there. You had no idea I was going to do an ad read.
I was about to comment on how seamless that was. Very impressive. Very impressive. Look, it's I've always found this when you do this live, it's seamless. But when we're trying to record something,
I always.
It's gonna take 4 or 5 tries.
Yeah, it's just the way I am. I don't know.
It's just the way it goes. No,
under the bright lights is when you get the best performance out of me. Judah, I'm gonna bring on our friend Chris here. He's gonna come on earlier for the Jets pick, but he was a little bit busy. Chris, I'm gonna bring you in. Hope you're ready to go.
Busy.
I had stuff to do in real life.
He said I have IRL stuff to do. I think he was listening to GRP.
Yeah, exactly.
No. I had my wife has been traveling and she had to come back. I had to make sure the place looked presentable. So,
okay. All right. Fair. You had to do dishes is what you had to do.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I had to do.
Oh man, we got the young crew on. I just want to throw that out there. The young forward progress crew. Don't let those old bucks cramp our style.
The Jets bar was very low for me, and they succeeded at it by not drafting Jeanty. So I'm happy.
Okay. Perfect. Do you think there's still going to be smoke around them trading Breece Hall, or is that just
no? That's got to be passed, right? I mean, why would you trade Breece Hall?
I don't know.
I
have no idea.
He's a top 5 running back, in my opinion. Judy, would you agree with that?
A top 5 running back?
Yes.
No.
Top 7.
I mean, I would have to look at a list of running backs, but
okay.
I don't think so.
All right. Jets fan, not too happy to hear that. But yeah, you're good with tackle, I guess.
I'm happy with the tackle.
Okay, and I know you're going to be eager to talk about this, but it's going to be next week that you're going to have to talk about it. I don't even know if you'll be able to on Circle Back, but the GRP stuff. Are you going to?
Oh yeah.
For him to bet around $17,000 to be down 400, it's like.
Wait, he lost money? I thought he won money because
I think down $400 to $1,000. He didn't do the math properly. He said, but it's give or take a couple hundred as well. You might be break even on 17K down. So
that's a brutal beat. I was like excited for him. I saw Ashton Jeanty went 6. I was like, he did it. Good for him. But
no, and honestly, it was that I think it was 2 days ago where he went and stuffed 5K at -300 for him to go under 6.5 and then under 9.5. He shoved a ton. So if he didn't do that, he would be heavily underwater right now. And I also didn't realize most of his stuff was on for him to go 4th, as if the Patriots would trade out or something, when the obvious move was for him to be 5th with Jacksonville trading out or Jacksonville just taking him. It's just if you have him going in the top 5, the 4 that never made any sense. Anyways,
that's fair.
That's why we love him.
Wait, Jason, who's your team again?
I don't have one.
That's bullshit. You have to.
Everyone always gives me shit. Judo, who's your team?
For 20, I grew up a Giants fan.
Okay. All right. No, I'm a Bear. I guess
you're a Bears fan. You're definitely a Bears fan this year.
I have 2 teams: Bears and the Carolina Panthers. My allegiances lie with
the Doc.
Yeah, with the Doc and.
So what's going to happen to Kayvon Thibodeau?
That's what we were talking.
Option.
What?
Yeah, they extended him even with your option.
Oh wow, that's a shocker. I mean,
yeah. I don't know. Pass rushers get hurt. Always good to have more of them. The incentives did not at all align. Because Giants need to win now for their coach and GM, but that to me seemed like the most obvious trade out spot. Like someone was going to pay a haul
For
to get
Carter.
up, especially like with Will Anderson being a success from like 2 drafts ago. I saw this like very similar scenario where like some team would overpay, but
I hate when people see you just like, I know you're kidding, I think.
yeah.
Will Anderson was not a success.
Wait, time out. You know I'm kidding, I think.
Okay. I hope you're kidding, I should say.
think
Because they just binked on CJ Stroud, and obviously it looks okay. That it's like, oh, no big deal.
But yeah, I mean, like, there's just no like the Giants just like need to do whatever they can to win this year to save their, at least the GM and coach.
It's just so bizarre. I think Dable will get another job pretty quick, right? I mean, he's
as a head coach.
Yeah, right. I mean, surely he's okay. Well, then he'll be an OC in like no time.
Yeah, he'll get an OC job, but like I think his tenure is largely viewed as like a failure. It's the NFL, and like I don't know, he was stuck with Daniel Jones as his quarterback, and like, what are you gonna do? And I'm with you. I think he's a pretty good coach.
Yeah. All right. Have you seen this Dolphins in?
Yeah. What are the Dolphins?
Yeah, Dolphins, Kenneth Grant, and basically Jordan Schultz just reported Tyler Warren to the Colts.
Is it just me, or is the only interesting thing now? Where does Dart and Shedeur go?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, I talked about this earlier. Daniel Jeremiah mocked Dart 18 to New York, where they trade up to Seattle.
Oh, the Giants?
The Giants.
Yes.
Sorry, did I say the Jets? Oh my God, sorry.
No, you said New York. It could be either.
I probably should have. Sorry, I thought it was assumed that it would be the Giants. I guess it could be the Jets.
The Jets don't have a quarterback.
The Jets don't have a quarterback. You're right. You're absolutely right. I mean,
wow, Justin Fields denier.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I forgot. Justin Fields. I mean, come on.
Pretty sure the GM just called him the quarterback. Quarterback of the future. Their guy.
He definitely plays quarterback.
Yeah.
Look, I think a lot of Jets fans disagree with me on this one, but I thought how bad is it? It's only $20 million a year, $30 million guaranteed. It's just not bad in my opinion.
No,
I'm fully on your side.
Quarterback.
What?
Fully on your side. I'm fully on your side. The upside.
But you think wait, Judah, you disagree with me?
I'm with you. It's just not a lot.
Yeah, okay.
The upside is there, but
yeah, I don't think he'll work out. But if he does, it's good.
Even if there's a 1% on him being like upside, like on him having upside, it's worth it. So
of course.
But yeah. Well, who's on 15 right now? Because we already have 14 done. 15 is Atlanta.
They're probably going.
Wow, Colts was fast.
Yeah. I think they just wanted to sprint to the table the second they got Warren. I saw them mock there earlier in the.
Oh, they're going to draft Warren, you think here?
Yeah, but then like a lot of guys started mocking him to 10. I don't know.
Were you surprised that Ben Johnson went Loveland over Warren?
I couldn't tell you. I like neither of us are draft guys.
I'm still
like
surprised.
not draft guys. Yeah, but it seemed like everyone was surprised by it. I can't tell you about tape. Like, I don't know.
No.
Chris, do you want you a tape grinder or no?
No, not a tape grinder.
Not yet.
Oh man.
I was my one strong take I had. Like I was like very convinced of this take was like, was it 5 years ago, 6 years ago? I just like watched a bunch of Josh Allen, looked at all his stats, and I was like, no way he's ever gonna pan out to be successful. Like just 0%, like ultimate bust. And I couldn't be more wrong. So after that, I was like, I'm never trying again.
I took a stand on Jaden Daniels last year as like
you did. I know.
Terrible. Like I'm not doing this.
My stand is on Caleb Williams being great, so we'll see how that pans out.
You have no idea. I mean, he could very well be great.
Yeah. I actually truly have no idea. Like, he's just a fun player to watch. But I wonder a lot like Atlanta.
Do you think there's any validity to a redraft Caleb going above Drake May? I think there is. I think I probably would take
right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, I think I would too. like something has to be said about like the disaster that was put around him. I get it. He holds on the ball too long. Like, but
time out. You can't use that as an argument for Caleb Williams in talking about Drake May.
Yeah, exactly. That's fair.
Well,
to say the draft prior is like much higher, fine. Like that's one thing. Like the surroundings for May could not have been worse.
yeah, I guess.
I mean, I think it's close. I think if you said May or Caleb too, it's fine. It's like it's not that bad. Not that bad in that case.
I'm with you.
Jane Daniels is a player.
I can't believe it.
Oh my god!
I just remember I had a lot of conversations with Judah about Jane Daniels before the draft, and I was like, I had no idea. And then I just remember, like, how many weeks did it take you, Judah, until you were all in?
3
weeks. 3 weeks.
Every week, I would ask, like, Judah, like, which side do you like? Is some sort of Jane Daniels, like, whether it was Skins alt or Jane Daniels alt, or it was something like that.
They were loyal. I hit on a big one that Monday Night Football game against the. I got lucky because I still won week 1. I was on Tampa Bay alts, and they won. Like Tampa Bay beat them by 10 or whatever, and then it must have been like week 3 or week 4. I was all in on Jane Daniels.
Yeah.
And then for the rest of the season.
Pro Jane Daniels.
Good.
Appreciate your write-ups for him too. It was good. It's good stuff. People are probably gonna be sweating this, but do we like Jalen Walker's gonna be announced as a linebacker, right? Because he can also he plays edge as well.
He really fell.
Yeah, he definitely fell. I
was there was which one of the analysts? One of the analysts said that Walker was their number 1 in the overall draft. Like I thought that, like not like most talented player, not
crazy.
Yeah.
Now he's like, it seems like a hot take if he didn't make it in the top 10. Let alone,
you're probably got to adjust something there if that's in your valuation process. All right, who knows? Maybe could be a generational player. I don't know. Caught a lot of steam though throughout the mock draft season. I mean, a lot of mocks had him going in, like from grinding the mocks, they had him as a top 10 pick ish.
I just Navarro, why do you think Falcons have to take Walker here? I just don't. I'm not so sure that they have they have a decent edge already. So like I don't get like.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. I thought like every single mock draft that I've read have them taking an edge rusher, but it's like a toss up of who it is between Green, Walker, Williams, Pierce, even. Like it seems like I don't know.
I'm just waiting for this pick.
Let me just check Schulte right now. He's probably already got it tweeted out.
It's my last one.
Who do you guys have in overtime, by the way, for the Sens Leafs game?
We go on Bucci overtime challenge.
Overtime challenge. So your ball knowledge is immense.
I know, but you don't think I would know that?
You never know.
I can't name a single. I can barely name like 5 hockey players, so no idea.
You can't name a single player on the Leafs.
I have no idea.
Yes,
No players in the Leafs.
You know who Austin Matthews is?
Oh, I've heard that name before. Okay.
Definitely Austin.
Dude, do you know who Brady Tkachuk is? They're both American. You should know these
things. You gotta know Brady Tkachuk.
Tkachuk isn't Tkachuk the Panther?
Yeah, there's 2 of them, if you can believe it.
2 of them. Okay. I just know Connor McDavid's the best player.
Yes.
I know Ovechkin just broke the record.
Yeah.
I'm a Canucks fan too. And that's about it. That's the extent of my knowledge.
Okay, that's pretty good.
We're going Drake Batherson.
Okay.
And another JT moment.
JT moment. I had no idea. Like I knew you watched hockey. You told me you watched OHL, but like this is crazy your hockey knowledge right now. It's
that I know who those guys are. Come on.
Yeah. I mean
I'm just excited for your on-air reaction to.
Did you guys see me when if you rewind a bit, you can see the moment where I saw them score the second goal.
I did not see it live. I'll have to.
Oh, my face drops quickly. Jeff is getting on my gears right now for not sending him the link. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. There we go. There we go. Drew, do you want to stick around for this pick? Then you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
You've overstayed a bit. You're gonna head out and grind the OT game for me. Appreciate it.
I got you.
Appreciate it. I don't know who I'm gonna pick. I love your Marner pick or your JT pick. You know what? Give me feeling like a third liner, like a Lorentz or a Lawton or a McMahon, like overtime. Give me McMahon overtime hero, and I'm not picking Ottawa because it's just bad vibes.
Bad omen. It's bad omen.
Bad vibes. Bad vibes. John, I see you in edge work. Jump in. Give us the Bucci overtime challenge right now. John in the chat. See him all the time on edge work. Yeah, frick. All right, who we got here? So wait, Flop, you said that Flop. I just called you Chris. Sorry.
Don't care.
I shouldn't call you Flop. That's just a crazy. So you said that, like, who would you, if you were Atlanta, what position would you take other than edge?
I guess that's a good. I mean, I think you should just be stacking up O lineman or I guess D lineman isn't that bad. Like, so I guess edge isn't that. I just thought, like, they made the trade last summer, so I just don't get like drafting another one in the first round.
Yeah, no, I get that. All right, let's see if we have the leak here. Do you have any bets for tonight, Flop or Chris? I don't know if I asked.
Nope.
Not doing that on purpose, by the way. Oh, wait, are you in New York?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's why.
Well, I mean, that's definitely not why. I figured out a way to get down, but I just the limits aren't that big, and
they took Walker.
Okay.
They took Walker. All right.
Yeah,
it's kind of surprising to me, but
fellas, a pleasure.
Judah, always a pleasure. Hit me up if you want to go to a Leafs game.
Oh yeah,
I'm being serious. Like, but
okay, I'm expecting some good seats,
yeah.
like the ones where you get on TV.
Yeah, I'll try and swing it.
Then we get to see the mullet again. All right, fellas.
Oh my god. All right, see ya. Bye. All right, that was Judah Forking. Find him on Twitter at Throw the Damn Ball. All right.
We're getting close to Jaxson Dart trade up territory.
That's what I was about to say. Like, who would be willing to trade back? But the thing is, all these teams that are coming up, Arizona, Cincinnati, I mean, Seattle, Tampa Bay, they all have like need for edge rushers, and it feels like there's like kind of a glut of edge rushers that have fallen. So we could just be seeing edge. I probably shouldn't just saying that edge 3 times fast in like a recorded online thing, but yeah, a bunch of edge rushers going 1, 2, 3 over the next couple picks. So might be a little boring for right now. I wonder if we look past with 16, 18. Like I'm waiting for these FanDuel lines to unlock, and I'm looking maybe 22 or 20 for Jaxson Dart. Jaxson Dart currently 24-1 on FanDuel to go 22nd overall.
Wait, who's 22nd?
22nd is the Chargers, but could be a trade back spot.
Oh yeah, it'd be trade back. Yeah,
sorry. That's I will tell you can stick around for when Jeff is here, because I will talk about how I think they should trade draft Jaxson Dart for get a new quarterback, just to get him pissed off a bit at me. My goal of the night is to get Jeff to tell me to shut the fuck up again, because like I wish we got that on camera. That was like an all-time moment. But if I rag on Justin Herbert enough and like honestly maybe just talk loudly while the Chargers are making a pick, I'm sure he'll tell me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, obviously with Herbert, taking a quarterback in the first 4 rounds is a massive mistake in my opinion.
Oh, 100%. 100%. But I'm not going to tell Jeff that. They need a succession plan for him.
Oh, yeah. He's like, what, 26 right now? 27?
Yeah, he's a perennial loser. He can't win in the playoffs. Like, he can't. He's 0-2. He's going to be 0-3 next time. It's already decided. Oh man, I gotta ask you. So, as someone who has a wife, right?
Mhm.
So you do the circle back stuff. What does she think about like the GRPs and the Zilberts and like the care? Like, do you tell her about these characters in our world, or she has no idea?
He doesn't care. No
Okay.
idea.
Okay.
No idea about them at all.
Because the thing is like Jeff. I'm gonna ask Jeff the same question because he's gonna fly out to meet GRP and like, how do you tell your wife? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go fly out to meet this 60-year-old guy who I know on Twitter who still lives with his mom and like bets on, and he's like my friend through Twitter. And we're gonna eat food together and take pictures of it. Like, what? How do you explain that? Like,
Well, I guess the one thing I will say is I've met up with a bunch of people through gambling Twitter, and I will just like tell her like I'm going out to lunch with a friend I met through like betting, and she'll be like, okay. But I don't tell her like, oh yeah, Zilbert said this today or GRP. Like, I don't think she needs to know the lore of everything.
Lore. I think it would make it so much fun. Are you enjoying Circle? It sounds like you're enjoying Circle Back, by the way, when you're recording. Are you having?
I'm liking it a lot, especially since I don't have to deal with you. I mean, sorry.
What the fucking what? What? What was that? No, finish your sentence. Go ahead.
No. I had to.
That's it.
Throw a dig. I had to throw a dig at you.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it was unfortunate that Jeff couldn't, or other Jeff couldn't make it.
Yes.
But it was all good.
I honestly don't even think of Nadu as Jeff, which is kind of bad.
Yeah, everyone calls him
hashtag Nadu.
Yeah, everyone calls him Nadu. So.
That's yeah. How nervous were you when I said I was free and ready to go yesterday to record?
I didn't even.
And Jacob instantly kiboshed it. This is like inside baseball right now. But for those who aren't watching Circle Back, first of all, what the fuck are you doing? Go to the Circles Off YouTube channel, subscribe, go watch Flup episode released this morning. All your gambling Twitter needs, gambling news stories, everything. We talk about it there twice a week on the Circles Off YouTube channel. But
Cardinals pick is in.
Cardinals pick is in. All right. Let me quickly cut this promo. Yesterday, I'm going to fill people in. Jeff's internet ran out. They do. And I tried to fill in on Circle Back. You guys didn't fucking want me there. What the hell's that? Like, I'm like the reserve guy. I just want to. I'm like 6th man of the year, just trying to get on the freaking court. Peyton Pritchard. Did he win 6th man of the year?
He did. Yeah, he did.
Okay, yeah, Peyton Pritchard. And you guys just deny me the opportunity. What the fuck is that? Cardinals, no update yet.
I just said okay. Well, I'm watching it on like live, and it just keeps saying like it said like. But the problem is I forget. It takes like 3 minutes to actually.
Forever. No, if you go to Jordan Schultz's Twitter at Schultz Report,
I don't want it. I don't want. I like seeing it on. So
okay.
I don't load up Twitter because I like seeing it live.
You're like an in the moment guy.
Yeah, if I'm gonna turn on the draft, I want to see it. I want to read like, dude, when like 2 years ago when Shams and Woj were like competing with each other, that was so annoying to be on Twitter and just like they keep trying to one up each other. Ugh.
So Denver's at 20 right now. They're probably taking a running back. I wonder if they trade back, try and get some capital because they probably do they care about who they get between Amari and Hampton and Travion Henderson?
Yeah, probably not.
Right?
Yeah, and I guess the one benefit, as long as they can stay within the first round, because I guess the one benefit is that 5th-year option is really kind of useful for running backs.
Yes.
So like especially because they fall off so quickly, you don't have to sign to a long-term deal. But I don't think they're going to be that disappointed if they get enough capital if they have to pick a late or an early second.
I see. Yeah, I will say the only problem with that is Pittsburgh and Los Angeles are both pegged with running back needy teams. So if they're worried about both those teams taking up,
makes sense. So,
let's go. Who scored? Sorry. Let's fucking go.
Cardinals win.
Cardinals win. Walter Nolan. Wow. Okay. Did not see that one coming at all.
That is a little shock.
He slipped a bit. He was projected to go to San Fran in most of the mocks that I saw. Pedro Navarro, you're happy about that one, eh? Happy with the Leafs win. Let's go. I will say, selfishly, I'm going to be in Costa Rica for game 4, so we might have on a bachelor's trip with all the boys from Toronto. So might have a great night.
Is Seattle going to take Jaxson Dart? I mean, they might, right?
Seattle, no, wait. Seattle they just signed Sam Darnold. Why would they take?
Right, that's right. I was thinking.
Don't disrespect like you and Judah disrespecting my boy Sam Darnold. He's a player, okay? Come on, that guy's a player.
For some reason, I totally blanked on that for a second. I was like, oh, they just traded Geno. They're doing the smart thing, but I forgot they punted all their good away by signing Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold's a player. Come on, don't do him dirty like that.
I don't know.
Oh my God. What a dog. Oh, sorry. It's I'm a little all over the place right now with the big Leafs win. Let's see who's on the board next. Cincinnati. Question is, do they go edge here? And because all the offseason hubbub for them seems to be leaning towards edge rusher.
Yeah, they've got to go edge here.
Right? Because they're talking about like moving off Hendrickson, was it?
Yeah, they
are. Like to sign them, like they don't have the money, it's cheap organization, all that kind of stuff. Just good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of gives them a lot more leverage, and like they can just tell like Hendrickson, like, go find yourself a deal.
And we have another one of you. Like,
yeah.
Oh man.
Burrow it was funny watching Burrow just go on absolute life tilt, talking about like not re-signing everyone.
Yeah, with Higgins and Chase and
yeah.
I mean, dude, for these NFL orgs, money's not real. Just sign everyone. Even for you, money's not real. Like you're a finance guy. Money's not real, right? Like,
yeah, I guess you could say that.
Just numbers on a screen. Also a betting guy. Don't want to lock you in a box.
Yeah, actually, I just quit my job, so I'm actually.
You did?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
That's unreal. Full-time betting now, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. Unreal stuff. Well,
so no longer a finance guy. I'm only a betting guy now.
Only a betting guy, but also a media guy now, apparently.
Apparently.
Hey, you got chops. I listen to Circle Back. You got the chops, so.
Bengals pick is in.
Bengals pick is
in.
But
this is the problem with. This is the one tilting thing with watching the draft. I don't know why they have to. It was so stupid. Like the first pick, like you see, like, oh, the pick is in, and then like after they announce it, they've been on the clock for like 3.5 minutes.
3 minutes. Yeah, it's crazy. So honestly, don't show me the pick is in until like
exactly
until you're gonna go announce the pick. Like
exactly.
What are we doing here? Like, but I don't know. Is the draft a big day for you? Like, do you like in the past have you like met up with your friends? Or like, were you big into football before you were betting, or like was it more?
Yeah, I was. Football's always been like my favorite sport, and I've always been really big into it. But the draft's never really big for me because I've never been a big college guy. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I always watch it just because I'm like entertained about like, but I don't do a ton of extensive research. I have some like, I try to get myself somewhat educated. Like I knew going in, I didn't want Ginty, and that was basically it. But everything else, I was like, these teams know more than me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's the way I kind of lean as well. I barely watch these guys in college. I've seen like a little bit, like some Ohio State guys play. Couldn't name them on defense though. Who I saw play, like only the skill position guys, wide receivers. Saw some Ginty running back. I don't know. Let the big guys make the decisions. And I also like we said before, let the Twitter scouts tell me how to feel about each pick. Like,
I don't even know if you want to listen to the Twitter scouts. I mean,
yeah, I know. But some Twitter scouts, not all of them. Definitely not listening to the one who thinks you're only going to need a third to move up from, what is it, 10 to 2 or 10 to 3, 10 to 4? What do you say? Something like that. I don't know. Whatever. Shedeur Sanders still there. Uh-oh. I think that means he's going to Pittsburgh. There was no one in that room earlier before.
Yeah, I think he's going to Pittsburgh. Oh, it would be so funny if he fell to the second. That would be hysterical. Dion would probably lose his mind.
Genuinely embarrassing. Like,
yeah.
He just wicked him plus 100 right now on Fanduel to go for the 21st overall pick.
Shedeur did?
Shedeur, yeah.
What start? I can't look at New York.
At 21, he's plus 600.
No. Is Dart any odds to go before or no?
20th overall is all off the board right now because usually they're like, I don't know, we're pretty behind. Like, watching on TV, the stuff gets leaked so often on Twitter. Yeah, he also takes stuff off the board within like 3 picks ish. So
fair enough.
I wonder if we got Cincinnati going now. We got Seattle. Like Seattle screams like a Matthew Golden right now. No, like they just. I guess they have Cooper Kupp, but like, how long is he going to last? Like I feel like they're. Wait.
I mean, obviously Cooper Kupp has no like. He's
no longevity. Yeah,
no longevity. He's got a year or 2 tops left. But Seahawks are trading. Is that confirmed, Navarro, or
Seahawks trading? Listen. If Navarro says it, I trust it.
Gotta pull up underdog.
Seahawks. The Seahawks sleepers. Jordan Schultz. Seahawks are trading down. Is this Jaxson Dart, or is someone scoop? Oh, it's the. Is this the Giants to Dart? Is this what it is?
That could very well be it.
This is
according to Schultz. Is it true? It's according to
Schultz. Shedeur? Is it? They did flash Shedeur. They did flash Shedeur.
Oh, that would be funny as hell.
Bengals took Shamar Stewart. I don't know if you saw that. Edge rusher.
Yeah, that was kind of expected, I feel like.
Okay.
It's just like what?
Everyone I think was mocking that. I mean, it was Booker or no. Yeah, it was Stewart. People are saying Stewart. Oh man.
Has Schefter reported it?
I don't see anything from him just yet. Do we want? Are we gonna get a ding 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 ding? That was my trade. We have a trade to announce. Is that any good or no?
Or he said the Seahawks are talking trade down. Not that it's confirmed.
That's a big verb that we missed.
Yeah.
Oh,
huge.
I mean, you wouldn't talk it if you weren't serious. But also, what like?
But right, but if the value, if they don't think the value is there, they won't trade.
So what? I wonder what draft picks. What do the Giants have? Do they have anything other than just their second?
Well, I mean, the second. Oh yeah, but that's true.
So they only have their second, number 34. They have 65, 99, 105, 154.
So maybe they get second 65 and like a future second, and they get back like this one and like a 5th or 4th or something like that. That would probably
is number 34 overall plus Kayvon Thibodeau enough for them to get up to 18, or is that not? Like I'm so out to lunch with draft values, so like I don't know.
What would you value Kayvon Thibodeau at?
I have no idea. I can't tell.
I don't think that's enough because I don't think Kayvon Thibodeau is worth a first.
Okay.
I mean, maybe I'm way off on Thibodeau.
No, I don't think so. I think what everyone was talking about was like a day 2 pick for Thibodeau. So like I don't.
Yeah. So I think
I don't know what his value is.
I think to go from 34 to 18, you got to go. Probably around about a first, maybe a little bit lower than a first.
Okay.
So I just don't think Thibodeau is enough. Maybe Thibodeau and like a 4th or a 3rd, and you get it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they do. I misread.
Oh, they traded. They did not trade down. We were lied to by Navarro.
Navarro, why you got to do that to us, dude? Command. They confirmed took a pick, eh? They made their pick. No trade. Seahawks picking. All right. Hey, maybe they go Jaxson Dart here.
That'd be so funny.
Who's on the board for them? What do they need? I don't have them as like a need wide receiver on my sheet, but like I think it'd be fun for them to take a wide receiver because they have like a really good quarterback now. So,
Oh my God. Are you really a Darnold truther?
I'm like a Darnold believer. I'm like, so is Jeff. Jeff Feinberg's also a big Darnold truther. Like in the sense that here's the thing. Like, okay, Darnold truther in one aspect. I don't think he's as ass as everyone thinks he is. Like I think he's a serviceable quarterback in the NFL that could get you to the playoffs. Maybe not win you playoff games. Maybe he'll shit his pants there, but like serviceable enough to have your team compete, I think.
Disagree.
Okay, fair.
I just think he's like his absolute peak ceiling is like 18th best quarterback, and like you need a lot around you to be competing there. And I'm not looking to build around that. I'm looking to build around someone that's like top 12. So
listen, that's a very fair point, but I want to bring in a guy who might defend my take. Jeff, if you're ready to go, can you give me the thumbs up or? There we go. Yeah, there you go. Defend my Darnold take, Jeff. Defend my Darnold take.
I like Darnold, but how do you disagree with that? Like, I was a Darnold truther in the sense of he was never as bad as he was made out to be on the Jets. And I'm a Darnold truther in the sense last summer, in the sense that I think he could be really good with this coach in this offense in Minnesota. But yeah, like maybe if you really like Darnold, he's the 14th best quarterback in the league, and you're still shit out of luck. Yeah. So I'm not like Sam Darnold will win you back-to-back playoff games against other good quarterbacks level truther. But relative to people thinking that the Vikings were dead last year when JJ got hurt late in the summer, I was a Darnold truther.
The plus the minus 1,000 of Jeff having audio issues caches, by the way. I think you're using the wrong mic, Jeff. But honestly, though, it's
I'll fix it, bro. It's been a while. You know, it's just ghetto StreamYard, bro.
It is.
It's ghetto StreamYard. I do shows all the time. No one gives me a
there. StreamYard, all my settings. I do shows all the time. StreamYard.
I'm just grinding your gears. I know you used to be a producer on Leafs Lunch. I get it. I know.
I used to produce Leafs. I saw the Leafs just won, Jake. Jason.
Yes. Don't call me Jacob. Come on. We're too close for that.
So Jeff, you hoping Chargers draft Dart or Shedeur?
I was actually phased with the Dolphins pick. The Chargers drafted those guys that jump in traffic. I don't know what the Chargers are going to do. Who did Seattle just draft? Oh, they drafted the Zabel.
Zabel, guard.
A lot of the defensive linemen that I thought would be there for the Chargers have gone, so maybe there's a door for skill position. I'm not really sure, but maybe corner. They could do whatever they want.
You're muted, Chris.
They have Triple Crown winner Cooper Kupp. They don't need another skill position. They're good.
Seattle?
I'm at the Chargers.
Sorry.
The Chargers could do.
Yeah, my bad.
But yeah, I don't know. It seems like a good pick for Seattle.
I mean, if Matthew Golden's still there, you guys do need.
Yeah, they need a receiver. We need. we probably have the worst tight end room in the league, but both those guys are gone. They're desperate for a defensive tackle. I thought that the guy the Dolphins took would be there for them. That was like an easy mock, though, because of the Michigan stuff.
Yeah.
They could take that Michigan corner because they got a need at corner. I don't know. The Chargers...
Sorry, you said quarter?
Corner. Corner. The Chargers got a lot of needs. And I know you think I'd be upset that Judah shat on them on your AFC West preview. But no, they I totally respect the argument that last year they overachieved against just a bad schedule. And it really is just a roster that lacks talent. Because that's what I felt before last year. And they hit a few home runs in the draft, but they're going to need to hit more than one home run in this year's draft because they didn't do anything in free agency. So I still agree that the floor could be pretty high for the Chargers with the harder schedule. All they did last year was like dominate mid to shitty QBs, but they couldn't beat good teams. So,
well, I mean, they don't have any good QBs in their division, right? So they're good.
I mean, yeah, they beat. Yeah, they never beat. I don't think they've beaten Mahomes in his whole career. So that's like what 10 straight losses.
They seriously never.
No,
that can't be true.
That can't.
Guarantee you, they beat the Chiefs one time, and it was a week like 18 game when the Chiefs were resting everyone.
I'm like, I can't like my brain is getting fucked.
Here's the thing. I don't want to go.
Look at how many games. Look at how many games it were field goal games, or the Chargers lost in overtime. Like the Chargers played them tough a lot, but they've lost probably 10 in a row, maybe
Holy
more.
Fuck. September 26, 2021 is the last one I see where they won.
But they play the Chiefs as tough as anyone. But I guess that doesn't even say much because the Chiefs like lollygag versus lots of teams and then just win in the end. That's sort of what
I remember this game, September 26, 2021. Chargers won 30-24.
Yeah, that was week 2. That was the second game of the Brandon Staley era. They started 2-0. They beat Washington the week before on the road, and then they beat the Chiefs. And I was like, oh, fuck. Staley.
We might have a team.
And the Saints went O-line, but I had a tweet workshopped already that if they took a defensive player, I was going to comment that Staley was going to ruin his career. So that's nice for him. But you see Staley like shaved his head and grew like a full gray beard?
Yes.
It's like a different human. He's come up from like, he's like going to play this villain arc in my life now, I think. What's
him and his family tweeting at you, message you on Twitter, like for talking shit. Like the whole Staley family is against you.
No, his brother didn't. No.
Is this true? They actually like
his brother DM'd.
No, his brother DM'd me, but it had nothing to do with football. And then he realized he was barking up the wrong tree.
This is incredible.
Can you send me the?
I don't know. I'm not looking.
I'll take for it. I'll take for it. Just for you.
He asked me if I knew him, but I don't know why. It was unsolicited.
Yeah, it was.
What's going on here? Who's picking Tampa?
Tampa now, and then we have Denver and Pittsburgh. I mean, you could see maybe
Jason. Have you guys seen George's post-draft video?
I wanted to ask you. We watched it with Clive, and we can rewatch it if you want.
It was great. It was great. He looks like he fought a war today.
He went to battle.
Yeah,
he went to fucking battle.
I don't know who's Tampa. Okay.
Would you have sent it to me on Twitter or StreamYard? Probably Twitter or Telegram. Probably Telegram, eh?
Let's not do this now, Jason.
I wanted like. I see Taylor Mathis tweets.
Jason, we're two. Oh, interesting pick from Tampa.
Who'd they take?
Emeka
Egbuka, get out of town.
Yeah.
No. What? What?
Yeah. Unless my TV's lying.
What?
That's a pretty.
I feel like that makes no sense.
So now Denver's on the clock.
They're taking Hampton or Henderson probably.
Why?
back.
You think so for sure?
That's what I've seen mocked. I'm just a blind follow the mock guy. I'm sorry. I don't think anyone had that, by the way.
By the way, I gotta hop off now, guys.
Yeah.
Later, Flop.
Chris, appreciate you coming on. At Flop No Light on Twitter, guys. Go give him a follow. Find him on Circle Back.
See you guys
on Friday. Bye, Chris. See ya. All right.
My hat crooked?
I like that hat, by the way. The little wreath on the rim.
It's like, you know what it's like? It's like got this grandpa veteran, like USA all the way, like sort of vibe.
Americana.
Love it.
The Abuka stuff. I'm sorry. I'm like still in shock with that because like, did they not just sign Godwin to like a 3-year deal? Kind of got a steal on him.
So?
They have Mike Evans. They have like McMillan looked fine as your wide receiver 3 last year.
Oh, yeah,
like
that guy did look awesome. What was his name? That kid? He dominated the Chargers. That guy.
Jalen McMillan.
Yeah, he was awesome.
And
was
like
a third rounder. What was he?
Third rounder. Yeah. So like the thing that I also don't get is like you have Evans signed, you have Godwin signed. Godwin plays out of the slot. My understanding is Egbuka plays slot. Like, so what, you're going to shift Godwin to the outside now, take him out of where he like kind of excels just for Egbuka, who like then why did you sign Godwin to a 3-year deal? That's just.
Is Pittsburgh going to take Sanders?
I hope not. I honestly want him to fall so bad, but
why? Why are you a hater?
Because he's Colorado. He fucking fed us our lunch 2 years ago. Like, fucking.
Yeah, but he could go to Pittsburgh and suck, and they'll ride his ass hard in that town. They won't let
That's fair.
They won't like. That's not a fun place to suck.
That's fair.
As a first-round quarter, if you think he sucks, like that's a fun place to watch him be tortured sucking.
Absolutely, but the thing is, like I want like he has such an ego. I want him to just get that like little of going in the second round. You know what I mean? The little like a little bit of pain of not getting that first round draft grade. You know that first round billing on him. But so
you want him to be humbled by not being drafted in the first round. That's
correct.
What you're saying?
Correct. I feel like he's a little too egotistical. But that's just my opinion. Could be wrong.
That Tampa team, that offense, like, it's pretty sick, man.
It's gonna be an unreal, but it was already good. Like, it's not like Egbuka gives like how much higher
receiver isn't like receivers like starting pitchers now. You can never have too many.
That's fair.
And like guys go down, and it's literally like you want to like, you know, if you're constantly gonna be like 3 deep at all times there or something, like that's pretty awesome.
You're right. Yeah, because also with Godwin's injury history, Mike Evans, I mean, he's been as durable as ever, but he's like what 32 now, 31. Like his cliff is like.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't it be nice if Mike Williams was questionable that he could actually like get the game off? Maybe if
Mike Evans.
Like, yeah, what did I say?
Mike Williams, you're showing your charger.
That guy, yeah. He's no Mike Evans, bro.
Our friend Drew P is saying definitely different hearing Jeff at regular speed and not at 1.5x speed on podcast. Mr. Droopy Balls, I also listen to Circle Back on 1.5 speed.
But you listen to like most podcasts at 1.5?
Well, it depends. Yeah. Depends how quickly the hosts talk. I think most of us talk pretty slow just because like we help formulate our thoughts and like trying to speak like normal people.
I really don't want the Denvers to draft this Hampton fella, but I don't want Denver to draft anyone. I want them to be stripped of their pick.
I don't know if they're allowed to do that.
Yeah, they're probably not.
So you're telling me Mike Evans? Okay, Mike Evans is a free agent next spring.
Yeah, well, whatever.
So what? This is just leverage for them to get like better deal on Evans. I just don't think
Evans is old. How much like who cares?
He's a dog.
He's only 32. Jason, you're yawning a lot. Drink a Red Bull or something.
I know. I'm gassed, man. I have like energy taken out of me.
You still got 10 more picks, pal.
We're gunning along. Also, like
the Leafs,
you know what I'm doing after this.
You a boost.
Leafs gave me a massive boost. We're on the Addy dump after
getting a pizza. What are you doing?
Getting a pizza.
Well, you said I know what you're doing after this. I don't know.
You know what I'm doing after this. Going to bed. No. We're probably gonna go to the local pub, have a pint with the friends with the Leafs jersey on. As you do.
What is your local pub? Just out of curiosity, because we're not far from. You don't have to like out the place.
It's not local at all. It's not local. It's downtown.
I was gonna say, yeah. Like, what do you mean local pub?
It's the local one in the sense that I go to it every often.
Fair enough.
Right. It's like I go there enough where like I know the people who work there and they know me by name. So yeah. You're yawning too. This is a party foul on your part.
I yawned? When did I just yawn?
Or was that a big sigh?
Yeah, it's just like Denver. Like just seeing their war room like annoys me.
Well, they could have gone wide receiver, so maybe you're happy that they didn't. Right?
Did they pick?
I mean, they could go golden, I guess, but like,
Yeah, they could go
off the
golden.
board.
Yeah, that'd
Pick
be
is in
interesting.
apparently.
Would the Chargers go golden?
I mean, could be fun. Okay, can I spoil it for you? Or no.
Sure.
Pretty interesting stuff here. They went Jade Barron, cornerback.
Interesting.
Didn't see that as a need for them. I guess their second cornerback is a white guy, so he's like by far one of the worst in the league. What's his name? Rylie Moss. People say someone said I looked like him. I don't know if you remember that.
No. This will be interesting now. So is this Shedeur?
I hope not. All right. Jade Barron, it is. I guess people
Was
probably
corner a need for them?
No.
Like safety, maybe, but corner?
No, they're good on safety now. They have Brandon Jones and they just signed Hufanga. So like they fixed their safety room. I guess listen, their safety, like Rylie Moss is like one of the worst corners in the league. So and Jaquan McMillan was their slot corner last year, I think. Yeah. Played a lot of slot for them. So maybe I don't know if this guy's like a slot corner, if they expect him to play out wide. But this guy's Drew P. This guy just wants me to continuously make me say his name. Not falling for it, bud. Not falling for it.
Jahade Barron. Hey, it's good to see Shannon Sharp's doing his doing a watch along.
Is he doing it?
Yeah, on Club Shay Shay. Good for you, Shannon.
Are you
And
serious?
Ocho. Yeah.
There's no way.
What do you mean? My YouTube just fed it to me. He's doing his live watch along on his YouTube channel.
It's not. There's no live watch along. You're lying. I'm on their YouTube account.
The Nightcap? What's the channel?
Oh, they are.
Yeah, I wasn't lying to you.
How is he doing this? This is fucking crazy.
Well, like, I guess
What?
when you own your own YouTube channel, you can be on, like, you don't... there's
Whenever
no
you
one-
want, I guess. Telling you that it's a bad idea. Like he doesn't have an agent.
Yeah, I
doesn't
mean,
have-
I guess it's be sponsors. I guess the only people who you would answer to would potentially be the people who sponsor your shows.
Or you could just sponsor. He has enough money. He doesn't need. I doubt he does.
But yeah, he could just do the show without the without.
He
the sponsor
probably
on
just
it.
he probably does it to fund his OnlyFans thing. Like, but who knows? What it do?
This Mike Green guy is falling hard.
Yeah, Mike Green is falling, but I've seen him fall in a couple drafts, mock drafts. I think,
But like, how far past the Chargers fall?
like to 32.
This Jihad Campbell could be a nice pick for the Chargers, but they probably could just run it back with Perryman and Junior Colson, who they drafted last year. I don't think the Chargers are drafting Matthew Golden. I don't think so.
It's such a big need for them, though, and like, do they still have Brendan Rice or no?
Shut up.
Oh man, Dan Rivera also mentioning Mike Green was going to fall to the 20s and thought round 2 was alive for him. Said owner's going to have to okay that pick. Interesting. Simone Hunter's asking about your nephew.
My nephew, yeah, we've been texting. He's into the draft. He's enjoying it. He's obviously watching the Leaf game.
Nice. That's good stuff. I have a question. Okay. I have a question for you before we get to the Chargers. Oh, pick is in. It's Shedeur Sanders. Look at that. I just hate his like what is Gilly doing in there? What is Gilly doing in there?
I don't think it's Shedeur Sanders.
I'm telling you, they wouldn't be showing him and him bouncing like that if it's not him.
The Chargers could trade.
Oh my God. Steelers selected Derek Harmon. Wow.
Oregon.
Wow. Okay. No Shedeur.
Maybe the Chargers will take Shedeur.
No Shedeur. What did you just say?
Me?
Yeah, you just said the Chargers take Shedeur?
Yeah, maybe.
Good succession plan. They need a quarterback.
They need a guy who can win big games, right?
There you go. Known big game player.
Yeah.
Shedeur Sanders.
So, yeah, there's a lot here available for the Chargers.
Okay, wait, Jeff, hold on. Before the Chargers pick, I have a question to ask you. So, like, does your wife watch Circleback at all, or like know about
Nickelback?
No, Circleback. You know the show
No,
we do.
she doesn't give a shit.
Does she like? How
My
much
wife
does
has
she?
a life.
Okay, well, I give a shit about it, and I have a life, so easy there.
She's got a. Okay, yeah, okay. Keep going.
Okay, so how much does she know about like the mutants of gambling Twitter? Like, do you ever inform her about like Silbert or like this guy did this? What?
Dude, we got 3 kids here.
So you never.
She's
never
got a
like
real job. Like not in a million years am I updating her on this fucking.
But like, does she know about the mutants at all? Like, does she like know who GRP is at all? Like,
yeah, GRP a little because probably the food picks.
The food picks. Okay. So, have you talked to her yet about Chicago? And how are you gonna pitch it to her in that like?
I'll be in and out like less than 40 hours.
No, I know, but like you're going to see like a 60-year-old man in Chicago who still lives with his mom.
Listen, I got my wife. My wife respects the game.
Okay, respect for content.
No, well, not even that. I pay the piper. I made a bet. My mouth wrote a check, and my ass is gonna cash it. Like that's how this fucking shit works.
I respect that. I respect that hard. That's good. Yeah, just curious how you pitch that to the wife. Be like, yeah, I'm heading to Chicago for a couple hours just to go take food pics with GRP.
Yeah, you're right.
Now that you say it,
like gross.
Okay.
Now that you say it, like I feel gross about it.
Oh, dude, come on! It's not that bad. I'll be there. Listen, I'll be there with you. So, hopefully, I guess I don't know if that's even confirmed yet, but
you think maybe the boys, maybe like those boys, can find a sponsor for the trip?
Which boys? Oh yeah, maybe. Like what? Culver's? Like.
I can't wait to try Culver's.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had it before.
Yeah, me neither. So how are the Steelers going to get Shedeur? Where's Shedeur going to go?
I don't know.
They don't have a second round pick. The only bet I have left is under 2.5 quarterbacks. So are the Chargers still on the clock for you?
Looking good so far. Yeah, 603, 602, 601 if you want to sync up with me.
Come on, let's make a trade.
Bolt up.
Maybe a running back. I have no idea.
Someone said Dan said Culver's is a good option for ice cream. Never.
Yeah, I think they have ice cream there too.
Really? I guess it's kind of like McDonald's. McDonald's has good ice cream. Is their ice cream machine always broken?
I think like better than McDonald's.
Wow. Okay. Fair.
Who did the Denvers draft again?
Jahdae Barron. I'm telling you, or Omari and Hampton or Travion Henderson on the table right now. Go skill position. Like you guys need offensive weapons. You have no quarterback, thin wide receiver room, only Najee Harris at running back. Like you guys need something on your offense to go.
And we're still on the clock for you?
Still on the clock for me. 5 minutes left. Is this a trade? Maybe, this might be Giants trade right now.
I wouldn't mind a trade.
This might be a trade back.
Giants are a little further back than I'd want, though. Like, I don't know that
They have 2 seconds, though. Any appetite
just
for
tweeted from Metallica with a Metallica video. Tough night for GRP's portfolio. The people love GRP. Even if he didn't win any money, like think about how much content he gave the people.
Oh,
I'm really surprised that I just don't have anything to say. I'm sorry, Jason. You're gonna have to ask me a question.
it's all good. So you're excited to go to?
Well, like I know, I'm just thinking about this draft pick, but I don't know enough about college football to actually care. And I like the Chargers killed last year's draft, so I just trust the guys picking.
Yeah,
That's about
I'll
it.
take Lions, move up to grab Golden, and then trade Jameson Williams for later picks. I don't think they'll.
I
do
think
that.
we could be taking the North Carolina back. Then I would get a bike. I thought I was getting socks. Maybe I'm getting a bike.
What are you getting a bike?
A running back. That'd be like a new bike for the Chris. You know. I thought I was just getting socks and underwear. Are they still on the clock?
They're still on the freaking clock. They got to be mulling over trade options. That's like the only thing that's coming to my mind. Looks like GRP is eating ice tonight.
How much time could I be on that clock?
I have 2 minutes left. Are you watching? Are your buddies over? Are you cutting away from your buds?
No, yeah, I walked. They were down the street. I walked. I walked back. My car's there because I had a couple too many drinks.
Oh, how many is too many?
I don't know. I just felt it. And then I just walked home with a little smoke. So, we're good.
Someone's asking if they'll go Will Johnson. Do they need corner?
Yeah, they do. They could go corner. Definitely in play. They could use a top corner. I don't like that they're using all this time. Like, they don't have the conviction of just wanting to pick someone.
It could be trade scenario, right? Like,
yeah, the trade should be done by now.
How badly do you need an edge rusher? How badly do you need Kayvon Thibodeau? Do you not care about Kayvon Thibodeau?
You think I'm trading my first round pick for Thibodeau? What the fuck did you
No, not just Thibodeau. You get Thibodeau a second, maybe a third, is what we talked about.
What are we doing?
Are they gonna be the one team that calls for extra time? What
do you mean extra time? What are you listening to?
They're saying someone's trying to trade back or trade up. If someone's watching the broadcast, it would be appreciated. He mentioned the word trade, Shefty. So, I
don't know, Jason.
It's hard to be kept in the loop when I can't hear. So, how mad were you when the Leafs won, by the way?
What do you mean mad? I don't care.
I thought you were a hater.
I was happy I was mad when the Ottawa tied it up.
Oh, okay, good. Good to hear. Insisted. So the knee injury is hurting the prospects of Will Johnson.
Yeah, but he'd have been like the fifth. He'd have been a top 6 pick last year. People think
they're being shown in the draft room right now. I don't see anyone making a phone call. Oh, they're making the phone call now. There we go.
To who?
I assume the draft room, or sorry, the draft. Whatever, the NFL draft line or whatever.
What if we miss the pick?
Oh, 2 guys on the phone. Is that what's
up?
What's the GM's name?
What if we miss the pick?
It looks like they're making a trade. Because it looked like the GM was on the phone telling what the other the person.
Yeah, they're calling the player, dude.
Maybe, I don't know. You never know.
You never know. What are people?
They really took their time with that one. That was kind of crazy.
I think the pick is in. They made a pick. They didn't make a trade.
All right, pick is in then. Yeah, pick is in. They didn't make a pick. Or sorry, they didn't make a trade. They made a pick.
They did use that whole goddamn clock, though.
They got their money's worth for that.
It's really funny to think what the Steelers are going to do now, quarterback though.
Mason Rudolph's like, no, they're just gonna draft Aaron Rodgers, like, or sign Aaron Rodgers. Like he's gonna sign like the week after the draft. He just didn't want to be made like freaking what's his name? You don't want to get Kirk Cousined.
Kirk who?
You don't want to be Kirk Cousined.
Maybe the Chargers just took Shedeur.
Stop saying that. Stop it.
What's wrong?
Funny when I say that, not you.
Oh, sorry. It's funny when you say it.
Yeah,
you're right. It's just
because I'm trolling you, but like it doesn't work when you troll yourself. Because Justin Herbert not good in big games, not a quarterback you can
Remember
win
who
with.
I told you though? I told you I think they're gonna pick.
Who
Did I last say they're gonna pick?
The North Carolina kid.
Yeah.
Running back, Omarion Hampton. It's him.
Yeah.
Wow. How'd you get that? My Twitter doesn't even have that yet.
Blood Dump City. I hear this guy's gonna catch so many little Herbert blood dumps. Like catch this little 2-yard pass. We'll go for 12. We're in trouble. Bloop. Oh, let's go. I got a new fucking bike. Woo! Holy shit. Oh, this ain't socks. Oh, fuck. Woo! Damn. Oh, this is electric. Last time we took a running back in the first round, by the time it was over, he was goddamn Hamas. Melvin Gordon, piece of shit. The running back we drafted in the first round before that, also piece of shit. Ryan Matthews.
Yeah.
The one before that, LaDainian Tomlinson.
God.
But let's go.
Oh,
damn.
My God. Omarion Hampton. This is a good running back draft.
Woo!
Look at him. You're watching these highlights. He can move. He can shimmy shake.
Not socks. A new bike.
A new bike. Jeff, you got a new bike for Hanukkah. Let's go. Let's go. Are any of your buddies Chargers fans, or is it just you?
No, fucking Chargers fans.
Okay, I was just asking. All
right, let's go. Let's have
Holden
some fun.
Tudyk. I see you changed your name.
What?
I don't think they were. I doubt they probably tried to move back, and like I doubt anyone was just like I don't think there's anyone on the board where people are clamoring to move up.
Yeah,
for.
of course
I think
not.
That's probably what it is.
The Shedeur sucks. So
Yeah,
there's no trade to happen. I'll get out of here in a minute. There's one of those. Yeah. I thought that there's like Ian Harritz.
Yes.
He did this thing of like teams who are going to draft a running back, and even the Chargers so low on it. And I'm like, bro, you think Najee Harris 1-year deal is going to stop Jim Harbaugh if he thinks he's got his forever back? Let's go.
Unreal. You're happy then, eh?
Does this got like 10 speeds? How many speeds do the bikes have nowadays?
I don't know. I think it's a 21 speeds. I don't know. Is he fast? What was his 40 time? Packers getting trade calls similar to Chargers at 22. Seems like someone's trying to move up, but obviously not getting enough.
Wow, let's go.
All right. Before you go, Jeff, I'm going to bring on an old-time friend who you haven't seen in a couple months. Hey, man, with the Austin Matthews shirt. I respect it. Good stuff. Tuck tonight. Let's go.
Man.
I'll tell you what. Jeff is the number one person that does content for the Hammer that I feel like I'd want to like play around the golf with and like have a drink with. He's number one. I feel like he's the most he's probably the most fun time out of everybody.
I would have a good time.
Who would even be second?
I don't even take it too seriously out there. You know what?
Me?
I did the most. My friends laugh at me. Last year I was playing the round of my life, literally. And I parred the hardest hole on the course, which was the 10th. And I said to my buddies, like, I'm playing too well to do this. But part of me really wants to make an 8 on the next hole so I could smoke a joint. And what did I do on the next hole? I made an 8. And I smoked a joint. It was like, whatever. I'm having too much fun to care about what that score is. But Good times.
Are you really doing the GRP thing, or has that not been talked about on the? Should I not bring that up?
No,
we talked about it.
I'm gonna do it. I have to do it.
We talked about it. You have
It's
to.
like too far out there. Like
That-
my mouth wrote a check, and now my ass has to cash it. Some moments I'm happy to do it, and some moments I'm like,
That's
really,
that's
like,
actually
sad.
amazing. Yeah,
But
that's
some
actually
moments
amazing.
it's like kind of sad and pathetic, but other moments I'm really excited for. So it goes both ways. But you boys have a great time. I'm gonna bounce here.
Thanks, Jeff. All the best.
Later.
See you, Jeff. Jeff Feinberg, everyone. At GFeinberg17. Follow him on Twitter. Hey, man, we're back.
What's up, man? How's everything been? How's the chat been?
It's been good. Chat's
Chat's
been
in,
good.
or did they
We got stream sniped by fucking Elf.
or are they boycotting because Pizzola is out fucking
I'm sure a lot of people
Metallica or whatever he's doing.
Yeah, that stuff is crazy. It wouldn't
I mean, it's the day of the NFL draft and you're at a fucking concert.
day of the NFL draft. What about day of game 3, Leafs being Sens, where the potential sweep next game when he's also going to miss the game? So
Yeah, but, you know, like Pizzola, like there was some offshores that had like 2K, 3K limits closer to when the draft started, and you're fucking at a Metallica concert. Like, what has happened to him?
I think he's made it. That's why new house now. He's like, you know what? Like, I'm good. I'm set.
I get it. Like, I kind of have the same. I've slowed down just like slightly compared. Each year I slow down. I feel like just a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, to miss the NFL draft, I don't know if I'll ever do that.
Fair.
I don't think I'll ever do that.
I think it might be the Zilbert point of view where it's like you get, you don't want to risk too much because like maybe you guys got to the point where you started risking too much and started winning too much. You're losing motivation. Maybe Zilbert's got a point there, but
I like Zilbert. I know he clubs his record and everything, but I mean, who's really taking that record seriously? You're there for the content. It's like GRP.
Yeah, exactly. It's there for the content. Okay, first of all, a little disappointed that you said you wouldn't want to golf with me. That's a little fucked up, but
I didn't say that. I said Jeff would be number 1.
Okay, who would be number 2 then? Don't tell me Rob's number 2.
Out of people on the hammer?
Yeah.
I got to look at the list.
Eager doesn't count. Eager doesn't count. He's off the hammer now. Can't do Eager.
All right, I'll give you a foursome for everyone in the forward progress.
That's
HQ.
honestly, we should tweet those out of like your dream foursome. Pause. With forward progress.
I think I'd go
Suma. I think Suma's in there. I don't know if Suma golfs, so that's the problem.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna assume that's just like hanging out on the golf course for 4 hours, having drinks. Yeah, I'd probably go with Jeff, Suma.
You only got one more.
And I think Clive.
Yeah,
but I'm golfing with Clive in a few weeks, so I'll get back to you on that. He might no longer be on the list. Green Bay took Matthew Golden.
Wow, there we go. Finally, got a good receiver there. Let's go.
Yeah,
did you see that on Twitter?
Yeah, I did. Should I not spoil anything?
No, you're fine. We don't care about spoilers here.
You know what? Just looking back in retrospect, does anybody remember what the odds were for Green Bay to take a wide receiver?
No idea.
In the first round? Because now that I heard that, it's funny because Josh Jacobs has been bitching, saying like we need a number 1 wide receiver. Obviously, Christian Watson's probably going to miss most of next year. And Pat McMillan came out the other day and he was saying that no team showed him more interest than Green Bay. So like now dot connecting, like I kind of wish maybe I paid more attention to Green Bay wide receiver with all that. And so I'm just curious if anybody remembers what the price was on that.
They never go. Was Watson around a first round pick?
No, he was a second. They haven't picked the first round wide receiver since Javon Walker.
Yeah.
Back in the early 2000s. But I mean, this GM has only been the GM for what I'm going to guess, maybe 7 drafts. Mm-hmm. That would just be my guess. That's when Ted Thompson retired. Let me look it up.
Brian in the chat said he had some at 525, but they said there were better numbers out there. So probably like maybe 600, 700, 800 range, 8 to 1. Maybe who knows? But that seems pretty good because who was it for them?
Yeah, oh man, it's always easier after the fact, but like looking back at that, I really wish that I would have bet some Green Bay receiver.
But they're a team that drafts premier position. They could use tackles, like they could use an offensive lineman. They could
and corner was getting a lot of talk and everything. Yeah, like I said, just thinking about what I just mentioned about the Ted McMillan stuff and the push for a receiver that some of the players were talking about kind of made sense. But
Monocle Football on Twitter said he had plus 600 other day. He said it was around 380 for wide receiver earlier. So it seemed like there was maybe a little bit of steam there. But what was your biggest position tonight? Are you up or are you GRP?
So it's funny. Like my biggest positions don't mean it was my most confident positions. It's just that that's what I was able to get the most. Like I said, there was offshores that were taking 3,000 on some bets at post. So like I bet under 2.5 quarterbacks at plus
money
190, I think, like close to post. Wow. But that was a bigger bet for me, not because I loved it. Honestly, I thought it was maybe a small edge.
Yeah.
But it was a bigger bet just because the limits were a lot higher. Whereas like there's other stuff like what's a pretty good bet I had? I really like Zabel. I think it was minus 200 to go over I think Williams it was. And I love that bet, but I got like $1,000 on it. You know, whereas so I had a lot Barron over, which they mentioned in the chat. I had that for a decent bit. The only position that I took, and this is going to sound like me past posting, which it kind of is, but I had a lot of Hunter second at like plus 200 to plus 250. It was the day that Cleveland was at the Colorado Pro Day. And I know Cleve in our chat was mentioning how he said a lot of the Browns guys were saying they think it's going to be Hunter, and he was mentioning that they didn't think Sanders stock seemed to be falling. So I had a lot of that.
Well, thank God you had him at 2 instead of GRP. You had Cleveland.
Oh, I could not.
Had a bit of both.
I couldn't believe that. I could not.
That was crazy.
That
crazy.
That I was certain that GRP had him just to go second, and when I tuned into the spaces for like maybe 10 minutes, and I heard GRP complaining about it.
Oh,
and I was stunned. I said, I can't believe it that he had
moron.
Cleveland to pick him.
Oh man, Steven Robinson. I feel bad for you, man. I had a good amount of my unit size on Travis Hunter to go to the Browns at plus 950. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. That's the guy.
I mean, what a great bet. I mean, honestly, Steven, like that's
a good bet. You can't
at that price. Like you made an amazing bet. Be proud of yourself. Shit,
100%.
It happens sometimes.
Hey, this guy also suggested us a 3-leg parlay in the year, all touchdowns. I think all better 5 to 1. It was like 180 to 1, and he nailed it. So Steven Robinson will forever have my heart for that.
What was it that he bet?
He gave us an all touchdown, like a three-leg touchdown parlay in like week 2, and it ended up hitting. It's like 180 to 1.
Nice.
I round robined it, so I gotta give him. I'll always give him love.
Wow, the Vikings took a guard.
Really?
I'm surprised because they spent a lot of money in free agency on offensive line. I thought that they were going to go defense, but
I also saw rumors of them looking to get Sauce Gardner. I think it was from Pretty Ricky though, so it might have been bullshit.
You know what? That's funny. So I actually can I talk about other sports books?
Go. No, but don't mention them.
At an exchange.
Okay, that's fine.
I will mention. I actually put in an offer on Sauce Gardner not to be traded.
Wow.
And I put the offer in, and that just reminded me that I haven't checked it. I don't even know if it got accepted.
What number did you put it in at? Like
Put it in at -110.
shut the fuck up.
I think
that did not fill. That did not.
Well, no. One of my buddies is the reason that the idea came to my mind because I think he got somebody to bet to take it at that price.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So then I did it after that, but no, it hasn't been. It hasn't.
There's only one. It seems like there's only one idiot there, not two, unfortunately.
But it reminded me to check it just now.
That's hilarious. JC Props tweeted out. Who's JC Props?
That's one of my buddies.
JC Props 17.
Yes.
I'm gonna follow him on Twitter. Right now.
He doesn't tweet really ever. He's kind of quiet.
Hey, he retweets your posts. That's good enough. Good enough.
He's a quiet winner.
Smart. Honestly, best way to go about things, probably.
Yeah, I haven't convinced him to tout yet and join the dark side.
I mean, I've been getting myself into some problems calling out some touts. I don't know if this is.
I mean, dude, obviously, like, I know the old saying is like every tout says that 99% of touts are bad, and they're the 1% that aren't. You know,
but you actually are. I'll give you that.
Well, yeah, it's true though that 99%
obviously
are fucked up. You know,
100%.
So
absolutely. Well, if I don't know how often you've tuned, have you been tuning into these Twitter spaces at all or no?
You know what? I've went in anonymously every time ever since. The only time I didn't go in anonymously was the time where I got screenshotted in the fucking GRP pedophile one, and everybody thought that I was a speaker in it because my name was at the top. So after that, I just had anonymous at all times.
Oh man, no.
So I'm not in them. I'm only in them if there's a really good guest.
Like me or no? When you get the notification when I'm speaking, do you ever?
No, if GRP's in it, I might jump in it.
Ouch.
I thought Sean Perry was really entertaining in the beginning of it. Now it's just a waste.
Oh yeah.
But like the first few times when he was going in, I was pretty intrigued by it.
Giants trading back up into the first round.
Oh wow.
Jaxson Dart season.
Dart. Yeah. That's what I'm going to guess.
Texans trading back. It seems like
it could be Sanders, but from like all the intel that's been out there,
well,
now under 2.5 quarterbacks,
it's in jeopardy.
It's in jeopardy for sure. But I mean, a plus 195, I'll still take it. But it could be. I mean, Cleveland could try to get back into the back of the. I mean, they only got to trade up. I know they're 33, but
yeah, they didn't say who it's with. It could be with the Rams because Dane.
I'm going to say minus 250 Dart.
I think
live lines.
I think so. I think that's. Wait, Brian. I don't know. This is the craziest early celebration I've ever seen in my life. Under 25. It could be 26, bro. It could be with the Rams. It doesn't.
No, it is
mean
with the Rams,
dude. Then he lost his bet.
No, the Giants are on the clock right now. It's 25.
Oh.
Okay. No, wait, no. You know what, Jason?
You got me. You got me. What the heck is that, bro?
You're right. Yeah, it was with Houston.
It was with Houston. Okay, I was gonna say never mind. Right. I didn't see my TV flipped over there. They're announcing the trade right now. Yeah. Okay. Well, Brian, you did get it in the nick of time. I thought that was like one of those early celebrations where you're going to be kicking yourself the next day, but yeah.
Dude, what's up in this Thunder Grizzlies game? How the fuck are the Grizzlies up 24 points?
What? My Calcutta. What the fuck? Are you a Calcutta guy? Have you ever done Calcutta before?
Nah, I've never done them.
Would you ever do them or no?
I don't know. I kind of, dude, to be 100% honest, like I get a little bit of the concept, but I've never even like looked into it enough to like really know what they are. I have a general idea.
It's just an auction draft for whatever play out. Like if you're doing the NBA auction draft.
Then like, what's the scoring system? Like,
so how we do it is like 80% of the pool is like split up between a round 1 win, round 2 win, round 3 win. than a finals win.
Okay.
So like 16% would go to the finals winner.
And you have a bankroll with it.
Unlimited bet. You can bet as much as you want. I took 26% of the pot for NBA, which is pretty stupid, but I got like the Thunder and the Cavs. So if they both make the finals, I'm up, and if they win the if they both make the finals, I'm up big. If one makes the finals, I would need a prop. They have 20% of the pool is also dedicated to props. So yeah, it seems like it's Jaxson Dart right now, though.
Yeah, Jaxson Dart. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Like, there was a lot of reports just saying they were like, if Pittsburgh doesn't take Sanders, and now they don't have a pick to the third round. Like, a lot of draft guys were saying that nobody really they can't connect the team to him. Like, the Saints beat writers are adamant that the Saints aren't interested in him.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows about Cleveland? I mean, who knows where Sanders goes at this point?
I just want to see him fall. Maybe I'm just a hater, but
why? You don't like Deion Sanders?
I just don't like I watched him a lot. Like, I watched him a lot, like from his USC games. Like, it just felt like they were just so arrogant a lot of the time. Like, they're just so cocky, arrogant. Never thought he was that good. Like, just stick it to them. Just to stick it to them. What was the trade, by the way? Like, I haven't seen the details on the trade yet. Like, did the Giants trade Thibodeau in this deal? Like, what's?
No, they traded back 9 spots, and they got, holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, they traded back 9 spots, and they got 2/3.
2/3, yeah.
Wow. That's quite a deal for Houston.
I guess. I have no idea.
2/3 for 9. I mean, I feel like they just put the Giants just had to give up more because Houston knew that they were going for a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a lot for the Giants to give up. And you know what the thing is with what are the odds at Dart? I feel like year one, the probability of him being successful in year one, I feel like is not super high. And if the Giants aren't successful this year, the regime's going to be probably fired.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, you have Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. I don't know if Jameis Winston's expendable now. Do they try to get rid of Jameis Winston now after just signing him? I don't know what his contract looks like, but
I thought they were
if they could do that without much of a penalty, but because they also re-signed Tommy DeVito, I thought. But DeVito sucks, but
he stinks. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston. I don't know. I feel like Jameis Winston's the best quarterback to tank. They also have Russell Wilson.
Oh, Falcons just traded up. They must have traded a lot.
For who? Who are they liking here? They wouldn't go running back. They wouldn't go wide receiver. Maybe corner.
Hey, anything defense.
Who did they take earlier? Did they take that? What's his name?
They took
Campbell.
Jalen Walker.
Campbell. So
how many O linemen have went?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right now.
I need one more O lineman.
For the 6.5.
Yes, I have some. I had a little bit of 5.5 and a lot more on 6.5. So, and I laid some decent juice on
6. Yeah, one more,
minus
please.
200. I mean, there's got to be one more.
You got to think at the very least, Kansas City would go O-line. No, just with.
Yeah, I mean they were big favorites.
They're depleted. Their line is so depleted. Big problem for them in the Super Bowl. It just makes a lot of sense for them. Let's see. Are we gonna get? Jaxson Dart officially in. Slick Rick saying Falcons
to
trading back.
draft an O-lineman. Detroit, there's been some talk. I have some long shots. I bet Detroit to pick a receiver at 15-1. I bet Washington to bet a running back at like 7-1. I got Buffalo to pick a running back at like 25-1.
That was that? Did TA send that, or did you send that?
I didn't post in the chat or post it on Twitter.
Chat.
No, I
Gatekeeping.
I talked about that Dallas O-line one. I was actually going to tweet that one out, but TA beat me to it.
I think
I went with the Baron instead.
Okay. I think this is. I wonder if this is Campbell, the linebacker.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Like, there's no way they double up on edge rusher, right? Like that would be crazy.
Let me see what Atlanta gave up. Dude, what the fuck? Dude, Atlanta gave up their first round pick.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, to trade up, they gave up their first round pick
from last year, or for next year?
Next year, yeah.
What? Wait, what? Did they get like more? Like what?
They trade up 20 picks. They traded their first rounder next year. Well, they got a third. They got a wait. All right, they got a third back, which makes it a little
next
better,
year's third, like in 2026.
A third this year.
Like, are there conditional picks like based on where you finished in the NFL, or no? Is that not a thing?
No. But like Atlanta might suck next year.
That is fucking crazy.
That's
yeah,
what
for sure.
Makes it so risky. They picked a defensive end. Yeah, Atlanta might suck next year. Getting the third back makes it all right. That makes it a little better, but Atlanta's a team that has an over/under of 7.5 and a very unproven quarterback.
Yeah. Hey, they have faith in him. I don't know.
And like coaching staff, I don't love
that. Yeah.
Either.
A lot is gonna. It feels like a lot more is gonna go wrong for that team before it goes right. Also, like, it's not like their division got any easier. For them to win the division, it's gonna be tough. Tampa Bay is like,
well, really just Tampa. I mean, the rest of the division it's the worst division in the league.
Whoa! That offense, that Panthers offense is going to be a firepower with.
Listen, I love Eric Eager, but we gotta stop hyping
Bryce
up the
Cook
Panthers all the time.
Tet and Bryce Cook, okay.
Dude, we're not even sure that Bryce Young's good.
I'm sure Ted will make him good.
He has hope. He went from being one of the biggest busts in league history to now he has hope.
Yeah.
That's really what happened.
You know how big of an improvement that is, though?
I know.
It's not easy to do. I'm shocked. What do you place the odds that this pick is 15 or better for the Rams? Like the Falcons pick ends up being basically like they missed the playoffs.
I mean, it's
16 or better.
It's the favorite.
Yeah, like right, like
favorite.
That's crazy. That's honestly crazy.
I mean, Atlanta, they
like,
really think they're ready to win now in the NFC South because.
Do they take this the Green guy? Mike Green, I think is his name. Is that his name? That's an NHL defenseman. I don't know if it's also his name. Yeah, Mike Green or James Pierce on edge. Like
it was Pierce.
They took Pierce.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, James Pierce. I mean, hey, feel like Ian McMillan said I believe I saw him talk about how they wanted to improve the pass rush this year. You got 2 good edge rushers. We'll see how they do. Definitely a hole for them, so that's good. What do you need still? What are you sweating?
Let me look at my notebook.
Stop it. Do you actually have a notebook?
No. I'm looking at my phone. The O lineman is a pretty decent. The O lineman and the quarterbacks are the 2 bigger bets that I have right now. Stark's first safety. I could use that. That's probably the 3rd biggest. And then I just got some really small positional stuff. The Detroit receiver, Buffalo running back, Washington running back. I have Rams running back at 70-1. And then I have a little bit of under 9.5 edge or D-line edge. I don't know. How is that going? I'm trying to count right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have under 9.5. So
you got,
and I have that under corners that Dan Rivera mentioned also. That's looking really, that's going to win. Honestly,
yeah.
I'll tell you what, for someone.
Well, wait, hold on. You might get screwed with that cat because how are they grading Travis Hunter? They called him as a wide receiver and corner.
It's graded that he's a corner. I knew that when I bet it.
Okay.
It was in the rules that Hunter would be graded as a corner.
Okay.
It's funny for all the bitching I do about the draft being dead, and it's just because it's not like it was a few years ago, but I actually did pretty well. So
good.
It's
good to hear. I got cooked again, but I bet nothing, so it doesn't really matter. I bet Ginty.
It's just the thing.
I bet Ginty over 6.5. That's all I bet.
Why? Just to fade GRP?
Just to fade GRP, yeah. It was close. It was so.
I mean, what? Okay. I put this in our chat. I said that he really can't be betting like that. This honestly. Guy probably bet fucking half his net worth on something that let's be real, he's flipping coins.
Yeah. I don't want to say listen, I'm not going to say anything nefarious, but if his mom suddenly passed away and he had a big loss, I wouldn't be surprised. There should be a toxicology report is all I would say.
I feel like he might have more money than he lets on though, because my theory on that. Wait, what the fuck? Hold up. We'll get back to that. How did I lose Falcons D-line or edge?
Oh, did you get screwed by what's his name? Did they list Walker as a linebacker? Because Walker is technically a linebacker, but he plays edge. Jalen Walker's a linebacker. He's listed as a linebacker. He's going to play edge for them, though. He kind of plays everywhere. Because they picked Walker earlier in the night, right? Yeah. Some places had him listed as an edge. Some places had him as linebacker. Sorry, Hitman.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out right now if I gotta fight this. What were we talking about? GRP. I actually think that
more money than he lets on.
Yeah, and the reason is do you remember he once mentioned he was at the Riviera Country Club and he was playing pickleball or some shit?
Yeah.
And he mentioned that the reason he got in there is because his sister's husband is a member there. I mean, you got to have some serious money, I would guess, to be a member there. And obviously that's just his sister. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure he's taken care of, I'm sure the family's taking care of him. And So
I mean, it seems like the family's taking care of him. I mean, I don't know. I want to know if he's ever lived on his own or if he's just lived with his mom his entire life. Something I want to know. You got to think he's moved out for a little bit, no?
I think he's lived there forever.
That's fucked up. That's crazy.
Oh shit, Starks just went. Nice. Nice. I know everyone in the chat saying Walker's a linebacker, but the people I talked to said that ESPN and NFL.com have him as an edge on their site.
Which ESPN has him?
I don't know, like
or PFF.
No,
ESPN has it.
I think though, like Caesars and sorry for bringing up another, but I think like FanDuel and like other books, I think that they go off like NFL.com, or they go off like they write it in their rules, like a guy's position is determined by like whatever NFL.com says or whatever ESPN.com says. And they said to me that he was an edge on both.
You checked NFL.com though?
I'm going to check now, but somebody just wrote that to me.
This might be your safety pick, by the way. I don't know if you got it.
Yeah, Starks. Yeah.
Starks? Okay, nice.
Yeah, I had him for safety.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
My
internet's just not working. This is crazy. Because yeah, I think I said before. 2K Mania asking, is there any value betting what team takes Cam Skattebo?
Yeah, NFL.com has him as an edge.
Fight that.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll probably get regraded or something.
Anything you like for Cam Skattebo? I don't even think they have that stuff listed right now. At least they don't have it on FanDuel.
I don't know. List me some of the
yeah.
I don't know. It's a 4th round pick. It's like impossible to find a team.
Who needs like a backup running back? Like I feel like every team could just use one. Like I don't know. I'm sure. Steven says.
I see what Steven Robinson's saying, but if you go on, I'm pretty sure somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure all these books have like a disclaimer that says like position will be determined by whatever the player is on NFL.com or ESPN.com, one of the two. And he's listed as an edge on NFL.com. And I'm going to go on ESPN right now.
ESPN, he's a linebacker.
Where do you see that?
It's on, like, if you go to the NFL draft portal.
Yeah, I see that.
They have him listed as a linebacker.
Okay. Whatever. I'll look into it.
He plays both, though. It's weird. Like, realistically, like, you have you have Hunter listed as a wide receiver corner. You can't have this guy listed as a linebacker edge. Like, I feel like that makes more sense than listing Hunter as a wide receiver corner. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. What's up, Drunken Goon? How's it going? Hope you are doing well. What's going on here? We got the Lions next.
There's no receiver. I was gonna say maybe receiver, but there's no fucking receiver they're gonna take.
Oh yeah, and Buka's gone. Yeah. That was crazy, by the way.
I mean, I guess they could take Higgins, but I mean, there was some buzz on Higgins going round 1 today from some guys, but
were you shocked with the Buka to Tampa Bay? That was kind of like wild. Kind of wild.
It's really surprising because they re-signed Godwin.
Right? And they're similar molds. That's the thing. Like
Jalen McMillan was decent last year.
I read that Evans only has 1 more year left on his contract, but like he hasn't even looked like he's even close to falling off the wagon yet. So, and also like again, I don't know. I was my understanding Egbuka is the guy who's going to play out of the slot. Godwin usually plays out of the slot. Like I don't know. Luther Burden. I feel like he screams Steelers. Day 2 Steelers pick. Head case, wide receiver, perfect Steelers pick. Like they love their just character issue guys.
I know some people were comparing him to like a Debo type player.
Oh my gosh. Detroit and Kansas City are basically your only 2 outs for. I guess Philly could go O-line.
Yeah, Philly loves the trenches, and they just lost Mekhi Becton in free agency, so there's a chance. I mean, KC closed like a -150 favorite to go O-line.
I don't know what they're doing if they don't go O-line. Honestly, like,
I mean, they could. There's some defensive needs. There's been some rumors about running back with Trevion Henderson.
Yeah, but they just bring in what's his name? No, I'm wrong. Wait, it was Elijah Mitchell. No, he's like whatever. It's Canter's.
Yeah, Dan's right about bringing in Keon Green for right guard.
Brought in Keon.
Yeah,
Green.
but Steven's right about Lane Johnson. Yep.
Too old. Yeah.
Good points. Let's say Detroit. What are you doing?
Refreshing Twitter like me or what?
Defensive tackle. Tyleik Williams.
Tyleik Williams. Did I even have him on my list?
He had some longer odds, I feel like.
I did. He was a guy who was projected to go in the
second round. Plus 1,000.
Wow. Holy smokes. Tyleik Williams.
Wow. I know he was in I think it was Tom Pelissero article to go first as a potential sleeper. Nice hit.
Anyone get that? Oh, it looks like Steven Robinson got that. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff, Steven.
Yeah, great hit.
They love their trenches in Detroit.
All right. I mean, I would love a Trevion Henderson when any of these next 2 picks. Any running back.
You have over 2.5?
No, I bet Washington like 7-1 to pick a running back, and Buffalo like 28-1. Not much. It's hard to get much money down on those prices, but it would be nice. I think I might have got like $200-300 on both of them.
You could always text me for help. You know that, right?
Well, I mean, I'll do it, but you're going to be fine with me burning your accounts?
Depends, but yeah.
That's the problem. Like, what if I have like a mega banger?
We'll see. We'll see.
Like I had Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year, 25-1. What if it was like a situation like that? I told Rob about it.
And you didn't tell me? When was this?
Rob about it just a little bit before the Wembanyama news came out. And I asked him if he could get me anything, and he got me $0. So
I mean, you should like, hey, I scratch your back. You scratch mine.
Are you a mover now, Jason?
No, I'm not a mover. I don't move for anyone.
The Sharks?
No, I don't do any of that. I don't do any of that. I just
what are you saying? If it's like a break glass emergency, I should text you.
Text me. Just text me.
If it's like a break glass emergency,
text me.
You can get me something like if it's something like that.
No. Like 25-1 on a future. Like
what's so crazy? If you have a clean account, you should be able to get some money down on it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I absolutely can. But anyways, no, I don't do any of that stuff. I was just joking around. Just shoot me a text.
All right.
You still have that FanDuel account though, eh? We were clean on that.
The what?
Never mind. You forget the things I tell you, eh? You forget the things I share with you.
Well, you know what the problem is? The problem is I'm a quarter watching NFL Network. I'm a quarter watching the NBA game. I'm a quarter watching Twitter. I'm on my computer on Twitter.
That's only 3 things. What's the last one? You're listening to me?
A quarter talking to you.
There's like 0% of you listening to me right now. I can say anything and you'd agree with it.
I'm actually next week I'm playing Pebble Beach, Jason.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend some of these draft winnings.
Good for you. I'm gonna be in the area. Should I come out and join you in California?
Really? What days?
Sunday I'm gonna be in Texas, but I can fly out.
Well, is that really in the area?
It's close. It's close for me.
Dude, it's like a 3-hour plane ride.
You want to come make your way to Houston for a night?
Okay. The 7th lineman just went Washington.
There we go. Who they take?
Josh Connerly.
Okay. All right. When are you okay? I asked you every single time. Are you finally going to come up to Canada this summer to golf with us or no?
Pizzola is trying to convince me to maybe go somewhere else in the States.
The frick? Me, you, Jeff, and Rob would be an unreal.
I don't know.
Unreal foursome. Pause. It would be unreal.
Yeah, you fantasize about that?
Stop it. No. I just want to golf with Jeff and Rob because last time I got screwed. They fucking cut me from the group.
Yeah, Jeff's probably a fun time.
Jeff is a fun time.
I feel like him and GRP are gonna have a great time.
I'm fighting to go there. I'm fighting to be like their chauffeur, drive them around.
Why wouldn't you be able to go?
It's not my decision. I get told what to do and I do it.
Yeah, I mean, somebody needs to film it.
Someone needs to film it. Someone needs to chaperone GRP and Jeff because they're going to get into too much hijinks alone.
I wonder if they're going to get stoned together.
Honestly, that
would be good content.
Is weed legal in Chicago? Is that it's got to be? No,
I don't know.
Is weed legal? It's Illinois?
Yeah.
It's legal. It's legal.
Nice.
That would be good content. That would be great content.
I feel like, dude, I feel like GRP is the type that like he would have like a panic attack or something.
He 100% would. Honestly,
who knows? Who knows what would happen?
Or we could just unlock a different side of GRP, like getting high with Jeff and George. I feel like that's a podcast in itself. Like,
yeah. Run some ideas by me before you guys do it.
I definitely will.
I definitely will. Yeah, I think I got some creative ideas.
I think they're gonna go they're gonna do 9 rounds. I think is something they want to do.
9 rounds
of golf. Sorry, 9 holes.
Oh, okay.
Half round. Yeah. Definitely gonna do like 3 or 4 food reviews. Gonna go to Culver's.
I've actually heard that Culver's was really good. I've never been there.
Great.
Like as far as fast food goes, I've heard that it's pretty good.
Yeah. Food reviews. Probably get to meet his mom, which would be cool. Maybe
that's stretching it.
Maybe flip some boards, looking for some snakes.
Yeah, I could. That would be a good one. Going to the Rivers Casino.
Oh, what's it called? Omaha? No, playing Omaha. Heads up, Omaha.
Called Rivers Casino, but
sorry, I mean the poker game. Omaha? No,
I don't know.
You're not a poker guy. Okay, never mind.
No.
Buy some lottery tickets. Maybe play some win total bets. Dan keeps saying it's a 5 out of 10 on Culver's. I trust you, Dan.
I feel like Steven had all these winning draft bets. Now he said a great fast food burger. I kind of believe him.
Great fast food. Yeah. Good draft bets correlates with good food choice. Pot limit Omaha. That's the word.
All right, come on, Buffalo. Take a running back.
Comeback player of the year bets. I mean, yeah, Buffalo. Buffalo.
It's a long shot that they're going to do that, but especially I did it because of the James Cook situation. But I mean, you have Ray Davis, also
Baby Ray,
so who I forever hate because
why? Because of the 1 yard.
Yeah, because he got tackled at the 1 twice on the game where I had an idea that James Cook was going to miss. He got tackled, and it's funny. I always joke with Rob. I joke on here that I've never won an anytime touchdown score bet in my life.
Remember
I think last year I went oh my god! I think I went 0-20, and I had Pat Ricard 40-1 and on the last game, and they drew up a play for him, and he got tackled at the 1. I had Ray Davis crazy odds, and he got tackled at the 1 twice.
You had Kelsey as well. I remember where he got targeted right in the end zone and he dropped it.
That was actually a pretty bad bet. I know what you're talking about. I bet Kelsey when he needed the touchdown to get the record,
yeah,
against the Raiders. That was actually a pretty bad bet because I knew the price was terrible. And I just thought that they might force feed it to him. They kind of did it. That was actually, I deserved that. But
honestly, were you betting any Ovechkin anytime down the stretch? I know this is a different sport.
Somebody sent me something before the game, literally right before, saying that Ovechkin was hungover. And was that in our chat or that was somebody else?
That was definitely not in our chat. Is that the guy who
sent me a message saying that Ovechkin went on a rager in New York and he was super hungover and to bet him on the no? And I didn't bet it because I got sent it 5 minutes before post, and he ended up scoring that day. So
it's hilarious because I was always watching that price because I was betting a lot down the stretch. Whatever, it's just fun rec bet. Plus, also just I thought it was a good bet just because they were essentially force feeding him, and he was playing full power play. Anyways. Doesn't matter. But there was always someone on Saturdays betting the no. And now they've put 2 and 2 together. It's probably because he was out the night before, got the information that he's hungover, and was just hammering the no on Pinnacle.
That was the day. That was the day that he broke the record.
No, just do it. It happened multiple times.
I just heard about it the day because they were in New York.
Okay, yeah.
They broke it. I just heard about it being that day, but
yeah. But yeah, Fanduel is where I took a lot of them because they were often best price in market for.
They are in a lot of. I mean, if you're betting anytime touchdowns, they're usually
definitely are
best price. So
no, honestly though, if you do bet on hockey, anytime goal scorers, they're usually your best bet. Yeah, usually the best odds there. Any leaks for this Buffalo pick?
Let's see. They're walking out now. Let's say.
You're ahead of me. That's crazy. Usually I'm ahead of you.
It's a kid in a wheelchair that's coming out.
I just saw that. Yes, I'm behind you. Yeah.
Okay.
Was I complaining about how slow it was? Now I feel like an asshole. That's terrible. Don't laugh at that. What the heck's wrong with you? Don't laugh.
All right, come on. Now it's running back. Oh, wow. Kansas City It looks like Philly just traded with Kansas City. Yeah.
Traded back?
Eagles traded up one spot with Kansas City.
That means they'll probably take, like you'd think they would take a
So
line.
who are they afraid that someone they're obviously afraid that someone was going to jump Kansas City for what?
You think it's a lineman? How nuclear would you go if it's Shedeur?
I don't know because
it's not Shedeur Sanders. How long is Saquon signed for?
Yeah, who'd Buffalo take? Okay, corner. That was the chalk. Comment by Stevens, pretty funny.
They're walking up now. It's a kid in the wheelchair.
I didn't even think of that.
Oh my god, that's so good. Oh my god. Oh.
I had this Maxwell Hairston guy. I had 25-1 on him to be the first defensive back. Damn.
Wow. Who got taken before him? It was the
Barron and Starks.
Barron, yeah.
But he did go ahead of Will Johnson.
What number was Barron? 17.5 is what you got, an 18.5?
Yeah, 17.5, 18.5. I think he went 20.
Yeah, he went 20.
Yeah. It was
what
someone was opposing me a lot on that. It kind of scared me. I would bet it and then it would just go back. I'd bet it again, it would go back.
$164 to the Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean for the Chiefs, that's just a free
pick.
There. Yeah.
Someone just tweeted like maybe wide receiver. That makes no sense. The Chiefs would not take a wide receiver.
Mahomes just tweeted a fucking some emoji where he seems happy. So I would assume he knows the Chiefs are picking offense.
Running back. It's got to be running back then, no? Because didn't he do the same thing with
O-line? Or
maybe.
just any offense. Just any offense.
Why is he tweeting for an O lineman? Like whatever. What's an O lineman? Like
it could be tight. It could be tight end.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be
Arroyo,
any
the Arroyo. I think Henderson, don't want to get your hopes up, makes the most sense for Mahomes tweeting. I don't think they would go wide receiver. Actually,
see that.
Wait, is did what's his name get suspended? No. Rushy Rice, is he getting suspended? Or was that last year he had the DUI case? Is that this year or last year? I might be just completely.
What'd you say?
Rasheed Rice, he's not getting suspended. Like the
DUI
stuff was.
I think he's gonna get suspended in 2026.
Oh, okay.
It's like the latest report.
Okay, so yeah,
but he's coming off a major injury
as well. No, but why?
Their receiver. I mean, you have Marquise Brown, Xavier Worthy, and Rasheed Rice.
Exactly. You're not taking a receiver.
And
tight end,
and your fucking O line just cost you the Super Bowl.
Could be Josh Simmons. Could be Aaron Irsay. Ozzie Trapillo. I mean, Josh Simmons seems like the best guy available for them.
Eagles took a linebacker.
Is that it was Jahad Campbell? Or no,
yeah.
That guy. Yeah.
Skip Bayless said the Titans will forever regret not taking Shedeur Sanders.
Shut up, dude. Shut up.
I really think Sanders, this fall might be fucking long. If Cleveland doesn't take him, I don't know. I do not know who picks him.
I don't know.
I
Tough.
feel like it's got to be Cleveland, but Cleveland's stacking up picks for next year's quarterback class. But at the same time, you take Sanders, you play him year one, and then you know if you have a quarterback or not. You know?
Yeah, 100%. And like, I honestly don't think Sanders is that good. Like, are you sure he's good? Like, guy whose ceiling is Geno Smith.
I mean, dude. I mean, obviously the league agrees with you.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just thought backup mostly. I think
his
Dan
compares,
right.
like there was scouts that were comparing him to Teddy Bridgewater. You know?
Yeah, and that's like serviceable quarterback will never win you a ship. Like, why would any team want that? Like, other than just a stopgap.
I disagree with Pedro. Pedro said if Cleveland was going to take Shedeur, when have they kept the Hunter pick? I feel like if you use a second on him now, like you didn't commit enough, you could just get out of it after 1 year.
I also don't even think they have 2 firsts next year now. Like, they're in such a perfect position to just Flacco tank it. Like it's
just hard to convince me teams are going to, it's like
yeah.
Kevin Stefanski. Like, do you have a guarantee from ownership? Like, all right, just fucking suck next year and we'll bring you back. You know,
not soft tank, but like Flacco is the type of quarterback where, like, he's kind of like in my head, kind of like a Jameis Winston, where he'll have like maybe a few good games.
I mean,
he'll
probably
have more stinkers.
I mean,
right?
they're definitely a bottom 3 team with Flacco. But I guess they are of any quarterback at this point.
100%. Yeah. So it's just like play Flacco, try to win, but like your quarterback is not going to be helping you at all and probably cause you to lose more games than he'll cause you to win. And it's like a soft tank is what I call it. It's a fun tank. Because at least you'll have like 3 or 4 games a year where, hey, maybe Flacco will throw for 300, 400 yards and get 4 touchdowns against a shitty defense. Like, yeah. I will say, though, Adam saying the Shedeur slide reminds him of Malik Willis a couple years ago. Shedeur and Malik Willis are almost like opposing.
I mean, it happens all the time.
Styles of quarterbacks.
Will Levis,
yeah.
You know? Like, Will Levis closed as a big favorite to go 4th. And then he didn't get picked to the 2nd round.
Yeah. I will say, though, I had a great time every time they flashed him. It was a good guy. Had the hottest girlfriend on earth. I actually got my day ruined. Turns out she is dating an NBA player now. So,
who? Will Levis's girl?
Ex-girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember.
Oh man, I really thought I had a chance there, but hey, maybe next time. Oh, all right. Pick is in. Jahad Campbell to the Eagles. Still haven't announced yet. I'm not going to. They're sauntering up to the stand. I'm not going to say they're walking up because got cooked last time. But the Eagles have a second this year.
They should.
Yeah, they traded away. Yeah, I see what they're showing now. This is crazy. Oh. Anyone know how many strikeouts Drew Rasmussen got tonight? As I check on everything I bet on right now. That was not draft related. Oh, he got 5. Exactly what I needed. Did I bet 4.5? Was it 5.5? Oh, fuck.
Last pick. Jordan Schultz tweeted expecting offensive line help for Patrick Mahomes.
That would make sense, I guess.
Usually that's their way. Like, you know how a lot of these guys will say, like, oh, we don't tip off the picks, but they like give hints or whatever. Like, I feel like definitely O-line then.
All right. It seems like did anyone have them mocked? Yeah. Who is this? Brandon Donahue had Josh Simmons mocked there, and I think he's still available. So probably him. Damn. Sorry, I need to see what I put on this. This is just crazy. Okay, good. 4.5. All right. That's a good cash today. How did you draft?
How much money would you have bet on the Chiefs against the Eagles in the Super Bowl if somebody just came from the future and they said next year, and they said in the draft the Eagles are going to pick 31st and the Chiefs are going to pick 31st.
Oh, that's so good. I'd probably empty my entire bankroll on it.
Realistically,
well, I would need like
I probably would have bet like 5 times my biggest bet I've ever made.
But do you have like guarantee that they have proof that they're from the future? They have proof.
Yeah. You just get 100% proof. That's all you got told after the Super Bowl or before the Super Bowl.
That's honestly an unreal hypothetical. Like, holy smokes!
Tweet that and give me the credit for it, Jason.
I'm gonna get our socials guys to tweet it tomorrow.
All right, give me the credit for it.
I will. It's gonna be us on video.
Okay. Theoretically, how much percent of bankroll do you bet on this? And remember, it's unlimited liquidity.
Unlimited liquidity,
because it is. It's a Super Bowl. It is unlimited liquidity.
That is a balcony bet. Holy smokes! Like, not to be that guy because it loses, right? Like, that is.
I would have a lot though, because you'd have to just say like, what is the percentage chance that these teams are gonna fucking trade with each other?
Yeah, I know.
And that's gonna happen.
Oh my god, I don't even want to think about that. You have the sports almanac, but only for draft picks.
Okay, KC went Simmons.
Simmons, there you go.
Yeah, the left tackle
made the most sense.
Yeah.
Congrats to everyone who had the over 6.5, 7+ tackles. I already cashed.
That one already.
Oh,
there was 8.
What am I saying?
Yeah, there was 8.
Anything you missed on then?
I honestly, man, I had a really good draft.
Good to hear.
I had a really good draft. It went well. So
the draft is #back.
Yeah, some might say.
All right. Well, Hitman, thank you so much for joining us. Excited to go golfing with you this summer. You let me know when you're free, and I'll make my way out to New York, or you make your way out here. If the Leafs are still in the playoffs, I'll bring you to a Leafs game. How about that?
I'm not going to be there that soon.
You don't even like? What do you mean? For the Stanley Cup Finals, you won't be here?
When is that?
Probably like late May, June.
I'll see where it fits in my schedule. I'm a busy man.
You're a busy guy, all right? All right.
I'm in a lot of demand.
Yeah, so I've heard.
But,
all right, Hitman.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Appreciate you. Have a good one. See you, Hitman. All right, that was Hitman. Follow him on Twitter at Hitman428. Listen, for all of you who stuck with me the entire way, I see you. I appreciate you. John, Drunken Goon, Steven, Andrew, Adam, Pedro, Drew P. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. 2K Mania, appreciate you guys. Brian Sion, everyone in here. Guys, really appreciate you tuning in throughout the entire stream. Just do us a favor before you head out. Rober Clips as well. I see you. Do us a favor. Smash that like button before you head out. And if you're new to the channel, you made it this far. It's freaking 3.5 hours. That means you like our content. Dude, smash that like button. What are you doing? Hit that subscribe button as well if you're new here. Tell your friends. Yeah, now it's officially time for the offseason in the NFL. Draft is done. Planning the forward progress schedule. We'll get some more news to you as to what that will look like this offseason. So, yeah, I think there's 5 months to the football season. I'll be counting down every second. You count down the days to do another watch along in front of you guys. So tons of great stuff planned this offseason and into the season. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Make sure you do all the things like comment, tell your friends. Really appreciate you guys. And I guess that's it from us here. Signing off. Forward Progress, guys, presented by Fanduel, an NFL draft watch along. Thank you again for tuning in. I'll see you in a couple months. Peace out.